Oh, so he's not dead then? Is the body of someone whose mouth is moving, or is it?
Yeah. So the picture is that the temple is on fire. You guys were awoken from your inn, and you guys rushed out to assist with the fire. 3 of you went to
Hello.
with the bucket brigade, and you've seen this body over here, and it appears that it's someone from the temple, just from the looks of him. So that's kind of the image that you have right now. But the temple's like burning.
But
And
this guy's not dead though. So
no, he's not dead.
can we heal him? Wrap him in bandages? Do something?
Well, he's no. I mean, I don't think you have anything to heal him per se, but he is kind of mumbling something.
Okay, I'll put my ear next to him and see if I can hear what he's trying to say.
He says something about Alaric, but I don't know that means anything to you. And you notice as you lean forward, he's got this like gash, like made with like an edged blade, kind of like between his neck and his shoulder, and he's there's blood. There's like a pool of blood on the ground, so he's pretty much bleeding out.
If we see the gash, is it possible to try to staunch the flow of blood? Maybe rip off a piece of my nightgown and wrap it around his neck.
Yeah, you can. So you start to render him first aid, and about this time, at the well, Horn's at the well. You see the constable and his man like walking up, and Horn, they see that you're dressed in full armor and you have your weapon, and they ask you to come with them. So you can see they're armed. They each have, one has a sword and the other one has like some sort of pole arm with him. And they're moving towards the woods, which is actually the direction that the other 3 are.
I noticed them like doing this activity. What did I experience at the well at all?
Yeah.
Met anybody?
So you just frantic townspeople, men and women, children, just filling up buckets as quickly as they can to go put this fire out. So there was kind of just chaos and disorder at the well. But as you're doing this, you notice the constable, and he sees that you're armed and in full armor, and he beckons you to follow him. So,
right. And I'm sorry, the party, they were investigating the shrubbery. I was trying to kind of like not totally pay attention since I wasn't there.
It's okay. Yep. Yep.
Did they have a dealing with the constable?
No. They haven't.
Okay, so that's all me. Okay, well, I'm gonna approach the constable.
Okay, and he says he tells you there's been an attack. Come with us. We think they've fled into the wood, which is just on the other side of this burning temple. So, and they're you can see the blood in their eyes. They're pissed, right? So they run off. So they're running off, and they expect you to follow. You're following them, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, so they get to, and then the 3 of you that are at the body, you see the constable and this other guy, Horn Cassidy. He's this handsome looking fighter, in full armor. While you guys are in their nightgowns, he rolls up, and the constable kind of looks down, and as River's trying to staunch the bleeding on this, but the guy's slipping away, right? He's lost too much blood, and the constable says, he looks at the 3 of you and he says, there's been some sort of attack. Has anyone seen Ulrich? And he looks to the 3 of you with this priest.
I don't know who that is, but this man is about to die.
Yeah, Ulrich is the name of that the man mentioned to you, right?
Is this Ulrich here?
Yeah. No, Ulrich
is the guy on the floor
here.
bleeding out.
No, he's like, no, that's one of the temple acolytes, that works for Ulrich.
So he needs help or he's going to die.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, as you're staunching the bleeding, he's dead. He dies right there at your hands, right? I mean, there's just too much blood lost, right? took a heavy blow to the side of his neck. So, anyways, the temple is like burning to the ground. The buckets are having no effect. Right? It's a wooden temple. You have a dead acolyte on the ground, and the constable thinks that Ulrich has been taken. Right? So there. The constable looks at you guys and he says, "Here's the hook." He says, "I can send a man with you, but you lot look like you could handle your own. I would like you to go and search for Ulrich. I could send a guide and my deputy here to try to track these people if you're willing." He says. And so I'm guessing you're all willing.
No, Thorson's going to tackle the. Oh, sorry, wrong game.
wrong game.
Thorson's going to
Well-
tackle the guard.
Yeah.
While all this is going on, the guy's bleeding out. Could Hard have been putting his armor on?
Could he have been putting his arm or yeah, absolutely.
His armor on. Yeah, as all this is going
absolutely.
on.
Yeah.
He's
So
suiting
as
up.
he's talking
Okay.
to you, you guys could be getting dressed. So
Very good.
So the constable wants you to. He says he's not going to be able to track right now, but at first light, he's which is about 2 hours away. He says he's willing to send you with some meager supplies that he has, and he would like you to track down who has taken Ulrich and set this temple on fire.
Okay,
So
we'll do it.
That's the proposition. He unfortunately he can't pay you, but he can send a message to Lady Penhaligon, and perhaps she can compensate you later. But he's no promises. No promises. He's the town has been hit with this devastating blow. So there is
Penhaligon making promises.
That's right. That's right. He's just a meager constable there. So he has like a store of goods. And so if they're just mundane items. So if someone wants to needs some piece of equipment that they don't see in their character sheet, he could probably provide it. So now would be your time to try to equip yourselves, if you will. So take a chance to look at your inventory, and if there's something.
So these are
that you
old
think-
school D&D characters, aren't they? And so you don't have a class and a race. You
That's
just have
right.
a thing.
That's right. That's right. You are a gnome. So
Yeah.
perhaps you wanted a 10-foot pole or something like that. He actually has one.
Oh,
just
I need
as
a 10. Definitely, we always need a 10-foot pole. Who hasn't got a 10-foot pole?
Well, he's only got one. So he if you need something, now's the time. So take a look.
What about weapons and armor?
He has some mundane type weapons. I'll tell you exactly what he has here.
Very good.
Yep. Let's see.
The equipment. What we're loading up. Old
Well, I'm gonna
school
give-
essentials, fantasy player tome.
Yeah, there's
You
an
could do that,
equipment
yeah.
guide
But I'm
in
going to
there.
give you a. Yep. Okay. So here's what he has. He has some rope. He's got some oil flasks, iron spikes, a 10-foot pole, a tinderbox, 18 torches. He's got a couple of short swords and a spear. I should
Take
make
a
a parcel
spear.
for this. Okay. All right. So what I'm going to
Definitely.
do is I'm going to just drag him to the party sheet because that's easiest.
Can I drag myself the Explorer pack or of this guide for OSE, or do you want us to declare things?
Yeah, don't
Okay,
use
don't do that.
Yeah,
Sorry.
don't use that.
Okay.
No, it's okay. It's
Thank you.
okay. Did you already do it? It's fine.
Oh, I did not do it.
All right. I'm going to drag stuff to the party sheet so you guys can. I should have made a parcel for this. I'm not sure why I didn't. do
In
that.
your modules, you have the equipment guide for OSE.
it's
that
for
you go
so
to
that-
parcels. Okay,
yeah,
sorry.
that's for it. That's for an extension that
Okay.
for a character creation that we did. So it makes you lets you develop a character like in about 10 seconds. So all right, so he's got 18 torches. I'm gonna add those.
Oil is so good in
Yeah.
old school, man.
Oh yeah, I
Oil is
grabbed
awesome.
Okay, and
Good,
then
good.
some rope. Yeah, so the last time I ran this, I did a lot better job at the intro. I'm not sure why I was off. Probably because I was outside building the fence, like up to the last second of this. Sorry about that. But
That was
I've got
cool, man. No,
cows.
that's fun.
I
I've
do
got
have a
cows.
question about my character's armor class. So chainmail is AC 5, and that's the AC that's showing on my character sheet. But
Okay.
I've also got a shield, and I've got a -1 dexterity modifier. So shouldn't my AC be a 3?
Okay, so let's look. Let's see. You are which character is yours?
Fell.
Okay, so you're Fell Winter. So you have an AC of 5. Let's see your shield.
Back in it,
Um,
baby.
So you got the shield equipped, and you have the so that puts you down to
How
4,
are you, really?
and you have a -1 AC modifier, so that takes you back to 5.
Oh, -1 because I'm clumsy. Got it. Never mind.
So we're descending. No, it's good. It's good. It's descending AC. So if that doesn't work at this point, I just give up because like
No, that makes
trust
sense.
me. No, but trust me, that was I had to script all that. So
Well, I you know what's funny is I was thinking along the lines of a -1 is good because it makes your AC lower because I was thinking
Yeah.
descending, but yeah, you're right. I forgot about that.
Yeah. Yep. Okay, so I added everything to the party sheet. Last time I ran this as a one shot, nobody took anything. So, and they literally like died on the first encounter. So now
Outstanding.
I have run this before, and no one died, and they actually defeated the entire thing with no one dying. So old school essentials. Now, but they did have an elf with a sleep spell. So
Well, I mean that's a big force multiplier. We don't have an elf.
yeah, but you only get one shot. Only one chance to use it. So you only get one chance to use it.
Sure.
Okay. So you guys have gathered your equipment. And
Where's my Vorpal sword?
There's
Vorpal
only
sword.
4 of you. All right, I'm gonna have to send some.
We might need more rope. I'll take the extra rope.
Yeah.
Never know.
Does
Never have enough rope.
anyone want to control the assassin?
I'll do it.
All right, so it's Uadit Verlice is his name. So take custody of him. That'll help me. Does anyone want to control the dwarf, Down Anderson?
Sure.
Okay. All right. So let me fix her hit points. All right. So Down Anderson is now okay. Just because if you don't have 6 people, you're toast. So go ahead and claim Down, if you will. There you go. Okay. So and then I'm going to take this guy. All right. So you have to wait till
she dwarf.
She dwarf. So you have to wait till daylight. So Jimmy, on the assassin on the abilities tab, you can read about his skills and abilities. So in case you want to use them. Okay, so you have to wait till daylight to track him, and he sends this old man with you, and he gets around, like you guys have been gathering the equipment and everything, and he gets around the bushes, and he finds like a torn piece of white cloth, and he finds footprints of a heavy boots, and he declares that this is going to be a fairly easy trail to follow. Because these people are just kind of like barreling through the bushes, right? So there's cracked branches everywhere, heavy, big footholes where they've taken steps,
Hey, Bruno.
very heavy steps, and he doesn't see any footprints for a lark though, but so he surmises that they were carrying him. Okay, so it takes you guys are traveling most of the day, and you get to the afternoon, and the trail leads you to the foot of the Wolfold Hills. Okay, and he finds this like holy symbol outside of this cave, and so I'm gonna put you on the map, and it's late evening now.
Taking us all day to get there.
Yeah, it took you all day to get there.
That background picture is the first Dungeons and Dragons module I ever had.
Which
The
one is
Keep
that?
on the Borderlands, the one that's on the desktop.
Oh yeah. That's the decal. All right, so I'm sharing a map. Does everyone see everyone on the map?
Yeah, what's that big red token? Looks like a dragon.
A big red token that looks like.
And now I'm just taking the piss.
Oh, okay, all right. I can never It's British humor, man. Okay, so
Yeah, I'm just going to wind you up, okay? Railroading us. You railroaded
whatever.
us to this dungeon, man. I can't believe
I
it.
did. I totally did, man. I realized like the intro was like 30 minutes long, and I was like, oh my god, this is taking too long.
Yeah, that's because I was late. I'll take the blame for that.
Well, I ran this as I've run this module like a bunch of times, and this was the worst intro I've ever done on this module. So
it must be nerves and pressure.
I apologize. Yeah, it was you. It's because you're playing in my game. So okay, so you guys are outside of this cave now. You could see this entrance to this cave, and but you don't see any light in it. Inside the cave.
Can gnomes see in the dark?
Gnomes can see in the dark.
Is it automatic or have I got to add it?
No, it's automatic. What do you think this is? Like some kind of okay, so
Some kind of rookie rule system.
Yeah. Okay, so the guy with armor's walking behind you. I'm just making sure. If you guys are moving.
Well, I'm looking up to the door to have a look, you know.
Okay, so you guys are gonna walk up to the door. That's the plan. There's no door, by the way, it just opens. I'm just making sure this is what we're doing here. Okay. So
might I suggest the assassin go first? He has some stealthy skills, doesn't he?
Well, you guys have already gone first, so you guys walked up to the door. So
Hard Current has a death wish.
Yeah. So Jimmy was sneaking up to the door, and as you see these two orcs like sitting at the table, and this other orc sleeping, and you go to turn around, this giant barbarian, you're like staring at his crotch. He's like right behind you, breathing heavy, making all sorts of noise. And you see the orcs at the table, like they're playing cards or something, and one's drinking a taker. They slam it down on the table and they turn to look at you. All right. So they're gonna roll for surprise, but unfortunately, it's only gonna be surprise on a 1, and I rolled a 1. So they're surprised somehow. You still surprise them, and I need you guys to roll initiative. The pro move would have been send somebody sneaky up, see what, and then develop a plan. But
I know.
Is the assassin got some kind of stealth ability? I can't see it in his. Move silently, hide in shadows. Yes, I could have done that.
All right, so
it's hide in shadows. Success chance is 9.
If you're going to hit with a two-handed weapon, then you're going last. Okay, so just you gotta have to.
Oh yeah, he's definitely going in with his sword.
All right, so
he rolled a 1 anyway. So
yeah, if you have a weapon that's designated as slow, and which is like a battle axe, a two-handed weapon, you go last in this game. Okay, so your two-handed sword is slow. Okay, so but they're surprised. They somehow were still surprised.
Okay.
The adventure actually, if you do it a little bit of strategy, they get surprised 50% of the time. So, but in this case, it's 1 out of 6. All right, so you see these orcs, they start to stand up. Well, actually, Uda, you don't see anything. But you see, I don't know, what do you do, Hard? And I don't know, Hard, can you even see what's going on in there?
Hard cannot.
Okay, so what do you do, River? I think you're the only one that can see. Yeah, I think you're the only one that can see what's happening. There is a little
I hear something in there.
Yeah.
Well, River is going to whisper.
Yeah, and they look like they see you, River. So they.
Yeah, maybe they've got night
vision. Can we hear the gnome whispering over the sound of the barbarian scratching his nuts?
I don't think so, but I think you can hear like some chairs moving around in the darkness. Even if you can't see can you guys see the light in the corner? You can see the light in the corner, right, Hard?
Yeah, you can see. They can see the light. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Just can't see the other orcs that I saw. But this hide in shadows thing. What's the D6 bit been on the end of it? It says hide in shadows, success 9. And then there's a D6 at the end. A little tick
Yeah,
box.
that's an option. So that means you have a 9% chance to hide in shadows. That's what that means. If you roll
That means he's really bad at hiding shadows.
that's right. That's right.
He's going to try and hide in shadows anyway.
Okay, you could try to do that. Yeah.
35. That means he succeeded, doesn't it?
No, you failed. Yep. Okay, so that was your turn. So Oz, the dwarf, he's like, "Oh shit, what did you guys do?" He's gonna walk up here to support you. Down Anderson, whoever's playing you, you might be able to see in there. Down.
That's Nate. So she can see those other two. She has a hand axe.
Okay.
Now, can she try to fling it through her companions and hopefully not hit them?
Yeah, I mean they're not engaged in melee. It's 35 feet away. So is there a range on that hand axe?
Yeah, let me check. I think it's probably 30. Let me check.
They should say it. It says, oh yeah, it's
Here
30.
we go.
So not quite, but if you wanted to ready that hand axe and throw it when they got within range, that would be permissible.
Okay, yeah, she's ready.
All right, River.
She's like,
all right,
come
River.
at me. Okay.
So you hear the orcs like backing out. They're like they're about to stand up, and there's this other orc. He's been sleeping, and he's kind of like, he's still laying down. It's gonna take him a while to get his senses. What are you gonna do?
Right. So how many times a day can I cast a spell? Once every month, is it?
Once a day. Yeah, once a day, my friend. You get it. Burn it on the first encounter, huh?
No, I'm not. That's what I'm making sure I don't have to, that I'll save it for something good. Okay. So
you do have a hand crossbow, and you you are within short range, so it's +1 to hit. Let me share that with you guys. Combat encounter.
Gonna shoot.
So just
York.
Yeah, just put 1 in the modifier box, and then there you go. Okay, that's a hit. You didn't do your +1, but that's okay. Unless you did. No, you should have. Yeah, you should have given yourself a +1. All right, so you did a whopping 1 damage to this guy. So this crossbow bolt hits this orc. He's like, hits him in the shoulder.
So he's dead?
All right. No. Horn Cassidy. So all elements of surprise have been lost. People are just trying to murder hobo these guys. What do you want to do?
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and it's like my only ranged javelin. I'm gonna go for javelin to the one to my right, closest to me. Okay. But I'm looking at my actions. I haven't used this sheet before, and when I go under ability, it just says weapon specialist, but there's no how do I use attacks on this?
Horn, you can only see
it is equipped
2, can't you?
Right.
So you want to
guard
know
3.
So hold on a
3.
second. You're asking how to attack the orc? Is that what you're asking?
But can you see all 3?
Yeah, well, on my screen I do.
Yeah, but on the combat tracker you can't, can you? On the map you can't if you click on your token. The only one you can see is number 2, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't think you could see 3. I'm looking at your token right now.
Because the other one's got the other one's in light, but the other 2 are in dark, and you haven't got dark vision. So you can only see number 2.
Yeah, what do you see on the map?
Okay, now I see it. Now that's correct. I'm sorry. Before I saw the whole room, I apologize.
Yeah, I had party vision on. It was not your fault.
Okay. All right.
If you click on your token, you can see what you see with party vision on. That's right.
Okay. I believe I have range on.
Yeah, 30 feet. Okay, so you want to throw a javelin. Your question is, how do you actually do the attack?
Execute it.
Okay, so on the front of your character sheet, do you see your weapons?
Okay, I see it now. I just missed it.
That's okay. Just roll. That little box that has the underneath attack. You can either drop that dice. There you go. Yep, perfect. All right, it's a miss. All right, and you lost your javelin. All right. Okay, Fel. You see they're standing at the door. They're attacking something in there.
Yeah, they just sort of rolled in and started fighting somebody. Fel was standing there. He's just lit a torch. So he's got his shield in one hand and a torch in another, and he's looking at everyone crowding the entrance, shooting crossbow bolts and grunts inside, and he's not sure what to make of this. So he is going to step over to here. Oh, an orc. And for now, as I recall, drawing a weapon is an action. Is that true?
That's true. Yeah. So you have a torch. So
Okay. Well, he's going to hold the torch for now because he's human and he can't see shit without it. So
that's right.
I hope no one is offended by my language, by the way. I'll stop cursing if they are.
So that's
shit.
fine.
I love it. I feel at home when you do that.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So he's going to
I
stand
haven't
there.
started speaking yet. You're lucky.
Yeah.
He's going to stand there
Shit is so
holding the
mild.
torch. He's going to stand there for now, holding the torch. He's going to go ahead and let all these very enthusiastic people storm the breach, and he'll come in behind them.
Yeah, it's a good strategy, man. It's like 5e. It's like I'm playing 5e here. All right, Hard, you're up.
Why don't we
All
play
right, so he
5e?
can't see anything. He's like, orcs, I smell them, I can't see them. So he's gonna have his sword out, and he's ready for when they come. He's gonna chop them.
All right. Did you put a torch on yourself? Let me give you a torch. So
Kept trying to pull it from the inventory, but it wouldn't let me throw it onto my.
You got to yes. So you just add it from effects. There you go. Yep.
Perfect.
That was me.
So that helps. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh, you gave it.
There wasn't one in my inventory.
Yeah,
Okay,
you just
thank
go
you.
to the effects token and grab the torch and just drag it onto your character on the map.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Little man with stars around his head. That's the effects thing on the tools bit.
Yep. Okay. So Phil has a torch, and Hard. So you're. What are you gonna do? You gonna ready? You want to ready?
He's ready. He's like at the plate when they come up.
All right. Okay. So we're going to their surprise. So this is their surprise round. So we're gonna go next round, and go ahead and roll initiative. Although if you're wielding a two-handed
Hard's
weapon,
last.
which is last. Now you're last, but you are ready in action from the previous round, so I'm going to let you attack. Okay, so the dwarf, he's actually also has a battle axe. So we're back to the down Anderson.
So she was gonna she had her hand axe ready, but she had her turn again. So what she'll do is actually try to be helpful and light a torch in her other hand.
Okay. All right. So you can go ahead and light a torch, drop that onto yourself. So Horn Cassidy has a torch now as well?
Yes.
So you're using a weapon and a torch.
I don't have a weapon in my hand. I threw it across the room.
Oh, okay. So you just have a torch. Okay.
Here.
That's great. This is going to be great. All right. It's the not so sneaky assassin now. What would you like
with
to do?
Hide in Shadows 9. It's really good at being sneaky, isn't he? Yeah.
Yeah, this is not Savage Worlds, man.
Well, no, it's not that. It's just like, if you're going to be someone who hides, just, have higher than 9. Do you put points into that to pick it, do you? How that works?
It goes up every level.
All right. He's a low-level assassin that's really rubbish at it at the moment.
Normally when somebody tries to hide, I describe what they look like to everyone else and what everyone else sees. Like they're like hunched over with their butt sticking out and their hands over their face, like blocking their vision, but everyone could see them.
I feel like a low-level assassin is better described as
you can't see me because I've got my hands over my eyes. Yeah.
You guys ever seen MacGruber? Like when he's hiding? No?
No.
Bad reference.
Okay, so
right,
I'm going to step forward and...
Yep.
No, not him.
You're going to target that guy.
I'm going to target the other guy and shoot him.
Because you can see them now that somebody's got a torch lit. Nice.
Yeah, exactly. And I'll shoot him. Do I get a +1 or +5 or something? Does that range give me a bonus?
I'm sorry. I meant to mute that when I sneezed. I apologize. What are you shooting him with, Jimmy?
My hand
crossbow?
Yeah.
Yeah, you get a +1 short range. I thought I muted it and I went the wrong direction. I apologize. All right, so you hit him. All right, so he takes... Well, why was your damage +1?
I don't know.
Did you give yourself a +1 to damage too?
No, I just clicked the +1 button.
Oh,
I mean, I clicked the damage button.
You don't put a 1.
No, I just clicked the damage button.
Put a 1. Yeah. Well, you put a 1 in the attack box is why. Don't Don't. I need to make that read only. Don't edit that. You just use the
All right,
modifier
so I
box
thought the
to
+1 was the
default.
+1 for the attack, not the +1 for the damage.
Yeah. So he's
So it's a
down.
UI error then, is that what you're saying?
Yeah. All right. So orc number 1, he is the one. He's actually going to stand up. So he's got his weapon drawn. 5, 10. He can get to there, and he screams out. He's like, "We got intruders!" And he's going to take a swing at the barbarian with his short sword, and he's going to hit the barbarian with his short sword. And he's going to kill the barbarian with his short sword. No,
almost.
All right. So he gashes him pretty hard. All right, Horn.
Flesh wound.
Indeed.
All right. Equip my Warhammer, but does it take I still have the ability to take an attack?
Yeah, you can equip it. You didn't have anything.
Yeah.
Your hand was free. So you can like drop your weapon and equip one, or you sort of take it. If you're going to light a torch, it takes a turn to do that because you got to pull it out, light it.
Right.
You could unsheath the weapon. Nice. That's a good roll. This guy's going to drop.
Mm.
All right. Ugh, or not.
Nah.
He takes 3.
Right.
All right.
All
right.
I don't have the ability to disengage or anything in this.
No.
Okay, carry on.
Yep. All right, Phil. You're next.
There's
Right,
like a
well,
tactical retreat.
We've got this choke point
There
here.
is.
We've got this choke point here, which means only 1 or 2 of them can attack at the same time. Phil's okay with that. That means he's not currently under threat. So what he says is to the barbarian, "You've got this. Lean in." And he's going to just drop his torch at his feet and walk over to here and pull out his weapon.
All right. And your torch. Oops, that was supposed to be percentile. All right, your torch stays lit.
Of course, I lit it. I'm good at everything.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah. So he steps over there and he's going to basically just sort of see how this plays out. I mean, if there's an opening and the general trend seems to be everyone's going in, he'll follow. But he's done.
Right. There's only 2. These are 5-foot squares here, so only 2 of you can actually fit right there. All right.
Actually,
so
it's brilliant. It's a brilliant choke point. It means only 2 people can be attacked.
That's right. So this guy. So he's going to take his turn. This is his turn to stand up and get his equipment. So you see he's like getting out of his bed. He doesn't have his armor on, but he's going to grab his short sword. And in fact, I'm going to adjust his armor class. All right. Orc number 3, he's going to fill in by his buddy. And he's just going to try to take a swing at the Horn Cassidy. I'm glad I gave you guys max hit points. I normally don't do that, but it is a one-shot. So, all right, River Jenkins. So you see Hardcore and bleeding profusely, and these 2 orcs standing up there. What would you like to do?
Gonna shoot the orc.
All right, go for it. So I OSC's hard enough, so I don't make the optional rule where if you fire an melee, there's a chance of hitting your buddy.
Was that an optional rule? That's standard in AD&D.
Yeah, I think I think it's an optional rule you can use. So we're not going to do it for this one shot because you guys are about to die anyways.
It's obviously D&D and all.
Yeah, hard.
Die in the
All right.
first room.
I'll pass my
it's a
turn.
one-shot.
He's going.
I'm being
He's going
generous. Yeah, all right, go ahead, Card.
He's going to try to take this guy out.
Try to take him out.
Here goes nothing. He misses.
He does miss.
His blood.
Right,
he slips on his own blood.
Yeah, Oz. He really can't do anything because he does have a hand axe. So he's just going to drop his battle axe to the ground, pick up his hand axe, and try to just throw it at this guy right here. Let's see what happens. And he rolls a 1. So that's not going to. That's not going to.
Hits Hardcore in the back of the head.
Yep.
All
Okay,
right.
so we're at a new round. So
Bayne, are you running this dwarf as an NPC?
Yeah, I am.
I'm running down and the hard current.
I can run the dwarf in addition to the cleric if you like.
Yeah, that's fine. Let me.
just so you can free you up so you can do DM things.
All right, so grab Oz and you can run Oz then. Okay, so down Anderson. Let's see. It's going to be actually Orc Guard number 1's first. He's going to take another attack on the warrior here. He's going to hit the warrior, and he's going to take a mighty swing with his short sword, and he's going to do. Oh, hard cure, and you're down. Man. I'm sorry.
It's all right. He's going to see Crom. He's all right.
Why don't you let Horn? Yeah, why don't you let the simple DM take care of Oz?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Here, let me release the character. That was fast.
Yeah. Well, I would. You're the first group to just Leroy Jenkins these guys. Most of the groups,
We used to play
I should know better too.
We used to play that rubbish game 5e where everyone never died.
and then they just come up with a plan. And...
In our defense, I don't think we knew what we were doing yet. We were just sort of like, okay, we're just going to walk over here and peek inside.
Oh, so I set it
it's
up.
It's indefensible on my part. I run an OSE game. I should know.
All right.
All I had in my mind was my shiny armor, and I was just trying to get it in front of everybody.
Yeah, I was literally just thinking about pulling out a torch and getting ready to delve into the dungeon. I didn't know there were orcs in the first room.
Yeah, I set it up poorly. I apologize. I should.
I think we're going to win.
All on you.
We got this. These guys are going down.
Just charging in like idiots. Yeah.
It might kill half the party, but we're killing these guys.
Okay, so River Jenkins, you're up. You see Horn Cassidy with his shining armor fall to the ground.
Horn.
Hard current, I think, died.
Oh, is it hard? No, it was.
It was hard. Yeah.
Oh, it was hard that died. Oh, okay. Oh, my bad. Yeah.
Well, Missile, what's his name?
Oh, you can ball us for this.
Horn Cassidy's next round. Don't worry, it's coming.
Okay, so River Jenkins misses and then moves over here.
All right, down Anderson. Okay. So somebody can fill in where hard is. Somebody can fill that in. He's on the ground.
No, hard.
I'll move.
Okay.
There's a skeleton.
She's gonna fling. She's gonna throw a hand axe at the one that killed hard.
Okay.
1.
All right, give it a shot.
Please thank God.
She's that was her lover. Does she get a bonus? I'm trying anything, man.
Short range, so +1. No. Well, no, it's not short range, is it? I don't know. You have to look.
I don't think it is. No.
Yeah, it's not.
Target the right guy. Okay, cool. Here goes nothing.
Nice.
1, baby.
Automatic hits. It only gets harder from here. All right.
Isn't that 20 double damage?
No, it's not.
Man, he's sturdy. Go down, Orc, she says.
He's hanging. He's hanging it. He's just hanging by a thread there. So
you killed my lover. Okay.
All right. So Orc number 3 is there. So he's going to take his shot at the shiny fighter here, and he's going to miss. Yeah. Wow, amazing! I think he missed you by 1, maybe 2. So all right. So the assassin's up. You want to go in there and tank there, Jimmy, with your assassin, or are you going to let one of the dwarves come up?
Oh yeah, I'm going to go tanking. Yeah, of course, because I'm an assassin. And I'm gonna. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to step forward and stab one of them, and then step back.
Well, if you step back, he's going to attack you.
He can try and attack me, but have you seen how tough this character is? He's way too powerful.
Okay, all right. Let's do it. You got two orcs targeted currently.
Yeah,
so
I know.
Maybe target one of them.
I'll only target one of them, and I'm gonna.
Thank you.
I'm not sure it's gonna work out for you.
12 to attack with this, did I?
Okay, yeah. You gonna attack him with your shiv? What are you gonna attack him with? Okay, you're gonna hit him with your dagger. Nice. Well done. All right, you might be able to kill him. Oh, 2 damage. Did he die? He did. Orc number 1 dies.
And then while he drops down, I'm going to step away because that other guy was too slow to get me.
He is engaged with the other guy. Okay, I mean, yeah. All right, I'll be nice. All right, Horn,
hello,
you're
Kevin. Up. Sorry, mate. Yeah, I don't understand the time zones. It's all completely confusing.
Yeah.
I was in McGrancy's and I had to leave that one just as I was dying. So we're all going to be dead in 5 minutes anyway. We've already lost one character.
I dragged the wrong one. I'm sorry.
It's okay. You're automatically. Oh, what's going on? You're throwing something.
This game. Everyone dies.
Did I still do the javelin?
Yeah, roll your hammer because you get a bonus with that because your strength.
That's what I declare. That's what I wanted. Yeah, I wasted the good rolls.
There we go. All right, he's back alive.
Unbelievable.
You rolled a 8, so he's at let's see.
Yeah, it's got a Thaco,
Okay.
baby. Yeah.
All right, orc number 2
Instead
now.
of a
He's
plan
like,
and execute it poorly.
It's like really old D&D, basically.
20, 25, 30. See what his movement is.
But if one character died already, we've only got like 5 hit
He's going to go
points.
to here. Let's see. Who does he want to attack? D4. You're 1 horn. The assassin's 3.
That's
He's
not a
gonna
bad
attack
idea.
4's DM's choice. It would have been Jimmy, just because.
Yeah, see, just because you're being mean
that's
to me, it's
6.
the same as Kevin. He's always
That's-
doing that. He always picks on my character. He always like killing me. doesn't he?
That's freaking brutal, man. That's brutal. That's a brutal hit. All right, Fel.
Oof.
So, Chaos Cleric, what are you going to do, buddy? You
Chaos-
saw one guy go down?
Yeah, Fel says, "Blessed winter," and he runs over to here. And he's going to swing his mace at this orc's head.
Hey, hold on a minute. DM. Sure
Yeah.
you don't want to? Are you sure you don't want to retcon this with first roll, even though I dragged the wrong?
You
Yeah,
want me
they
to
are gonna
give you-
die, don't worry.
Because I
You want me to give-
declared it. I declared the roll. I mean,
All right.
that-
You want me to give you the 12? Is that what you
yeah,
want?
that's what I'm saying. That's
Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. What are your bonuses? Plus
a
you get
12
plus
would
2.
hit.
Plus, that'd have been a 14, right? Do you get plus 2 or plus 1?
yeah. Plus,
If it's plus 2,
it's plus.
it's plus 2. Okay, so that would have been a hit. All right, that would have been a hit. And you were
Roll was
attacking
8.
orc number 3. Oh, so
damage
you mean
roll was
retcon
8.
the damage too?
I accidentally did it first. I mean, I know I'm asking a lot, but
Okay.
totally declared it.
Well, he's only got 2 hit points left, and so even if you rolled a 1, you would have killed him. Okay, he's dead.
Love that. Love that.
Why didn't you just say that
All
earlier?
right,
We
I'll-
could have killed him
and I'll-
ages ago if you'd have done that.
I'm like the worst DM ever. I'm just a pushover. I'm a pushover. But it's okay. It wasn't the one that attacked him though. It was orc number 2 that attacked him. So you're not getting your health back. So not,
fine.
nice try. But okay.
Oh, good.
All right,
I'll
Fel.
take it.
All right, do your attack, Fel. Sorry.
All right, I'm going to swing
So
my
back-
mace at this
so-
orc's noggin.
So I can come and die in
Or
your
not.
Can we
game, innit?
retcon Hard Current's death? Just kidding. Just kidding.
No, sorry.
Hey, it's worth a try, right?
What
Yeah, but
time
that
is your
was
game?
fair. I
An
mean, 'cause at a
hour.
table, you
It's
would
an
roll a
hour, is it?
D20,
Well, it looks at the
and
rate
it
this
is,
is
you
going,
know-
they're going to be dead in 20 minutes.
I get it.
That's
I
how
can
I
talk
felt.
myself.
Thank you so
I can
much.
talk. Yeah, I could talk myself into that one. So
I wasn't familiar with the sheet.
Uturi.
Dragon.
yeah, you're almost as bad as my wife because every time my wife something happens to her in her game, like she like,
You know.
hey, but you know, she like sea lawyers me, you know.
Yeah,
So,
hey, but
I've
you know,
let
you
my-
want dinner this week?
Why do you think she's the only one that got charmed by the harpy last night and didn't die? Everyone else died but her. So go ahead.
Right.
Go ahead, Phil.
All right, Fel's going to swing his mace.
Happy wife, happy life. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, it's a hit.
He hits. All right, here's some damage. I graze him for 2. Dunk! His helmet goes sideways.
He's like, oh! He gets really pissed. All right. Oz Cromwell is next. He actually might try to flee, so we'll see what happens.
We've got to kill him before he gets a chance to flee. Who's playing Oz?
Okay. I gotta goose up his hit points.
No, you just got
All
to
right,
kill
there
him.
we go. Who's playing Oz? Whoever was hard cured is playing Oz, I thought.
Oh, okay. I'll take over. Sure.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
Oh, yeah. No worries, man. Okay. Is he released?
Yeah, he is. He should be
Okay,
showing
my
up
bad,
on.
man.
There you go. No, you're good.
All right. Okay, cool. So he's
Oh,
gonna
it's
go.
Cromwell.
He's gonna continue attacking.
With his
Wolf
big battle
fella.
axe.
Okay. Yeah, with his battle axe right to the face.
Just right between the eyes, potentially.
Just
No,
totally
it just
missed.
misses. Somehow
He
you
slips
miss-
in Hard Current's blood.
The table
That's
moved
right.
then.
On
Right at the last
on the
second, someone
corpse.
kicked the table and the dice went from a 20 to us.
All right, everyone roll initiative, please. Oh, the orc's going to go last. He doesn't even have a chance to run. All right, Hard Current's dead. All right, so it looks like it's the assassin first. Go for it. That's you, Jimmy. There you go.
Yeah, I know.
Well, you like to talk so much. When you don't talk, I think
Well,
something's wrong.
I'm targeting him. For some reason, he was I think because the other one died, so I wasn't targeting anything.
I should have made a barbarian just for you. Named him Thorson. Nice. It's a hit.
Thorson.
All right. That's some serious damage this guy has.
He's
I've run
not
this
dead
before.
yet. Oh.
I've run this before and a guy had an assassin, and he actually, well, I'm not going to tell you what happened, but there's a part where he was able to go stealth, and he assassinated like 3 orcs before they even knew what was going on. It was
Did he have a 9
awesome.
stealth, or did he have a good number?
Yeah, he did it.
Yeah, what was his stealth percentage chance? 1?
Yeah, I mean, you got 9% chance. He did it. He got a little bonus.
So she flings her hand axe, and he's still not dead.
I thought you already threw that hand axe.
She had 2. She got 2 hand axes.
Okay, that's you just increased that, didn't you? You just added a second hand axe on there.
I swear to God, I didn't. I promise.
I'm teasing. All right, Fel, you're next.
I know. Yeah.
Well, he's dead, so I think we're done here.
He actually has 3. No, just kidding. Okay.
Oh, did you hit him? Oh, you did hit him. Yeah. So he dies. So okay, yeah. So the orc, I got distracted.
Mm-hmm.
So the orc falls down. He doesn't get a chance to flee. You don't hear any noises coming from the hallway to the north. I think some of you may be able to see that hallway. Hard, it looks like you can. And Fel, if you want to pick your torch back up, you can go ahead and do that.
That's what he's going to do. He's going to pick his torch
Get
up.
my axes.
Yeah, you can retrieve your axes.
And I say a prayer to the dwarf, the immortal of the dwarves, for the safe passage of Hard Curran's spirit.
So one thing you notice is that it was outside. It was a cave, and inside here. So yeah. So roll those in the tower, okay, Jimmy? When you roll the when you roll those checks, roll them in the tower for me. So you notice that inside here it is like a finely paved stone. Like this is a created structure. Like there's some rubble on the ground, but the walls have been smoothed, and the actual floor is not like a dirt cave stone. It's actually crafted. Like it's somebody laid down tile. So that's one thing you notice. Now on the orcs, as you take time to search them, you find a small pouch with a little bit of gold in it, and there's some equipment in this room. So it looks like it's just probably a guard room where they have some sleeping quarters and they were playing cards at the table. But you find the orcs. One of the orcs wearing this nice silver belt with a gem on it. There's a couple of spears propped against the wall, and there's some hemp rope in here. And then, of course, the pewter tankard the orc was drinking out of has got this foul-smelling brew in it. So I've added those things to the party sheet if anybody wants to take those things.
Is there any indication of who these orcs may have been working for?
Not in this room. It just looks like there's just 3 orcs and their various personal goods.
Fel points at Wadjet and says, "You seem less oafish than the rest of us. Why don't you take a look ahead?"
Can't see in the dark.
I hand you my torch.
Oh yeah, that'll work.
Yeah, that
Just
won't
quiet.
attract attention to everyone. I think
Just quiet.
River says, "I'll do it. I'll sneak." Has she got some kind of, or he, or whatever this thing is, got some kind of a sneaky ability?
I mean, gnomes can hide. You
Yeah,
know.
but I'm just going to try and walk down the corridor quietly.
Okay, so in dungeons, it says a gnome can hide in shadows or behind other forms of cover with a 2 in 6 chance. But the hiding requires you to be motionless. So, but you are fairly quiet. But so if you're going to try to hide right there, you can. Yep, that's fine. Okay, so you see, River sees a corridor. Oh, that's shut, isn't it? I hope that's shut.
Yeah,
want to be carrying.
The door's
Want to be
shut
carrying
at
the
top.
tank.
There we go.
Just to get in
So
it more.
you see a corridor, and the corridor goes in 4 directions. It's like a crossroads. You could probably see a little bit of light creeping out from underneath the door to the north.
I'm going to go to the door and listen now.
All right, give me a listen doors roll. It's LD roll on your character sheet. You hear like some. You hear like it sounds like whispering. It's like coming from in there, and then you hear like a shuffle of feet.
Okay, and I'm going to sneakily come back to here and tell this lot to be
Not
quiet.
like- Yeah, not like loud, like the orcs, not like the sound an orc might make, but
I'm
maybe
going to tell
something
this
small.
lot that have all
So-
come piling down the corridor. Hopefully
Yeah.
they've been quiet.
While you're-
There's some
while you're
people
trying
in
to-
that room, but it didn't sound like orcs.
The dwarf's like, what is it?
Not orcs.
So the two dwarfs realize that the passage is slightly sloping in a downward direction from where they are.
They look at each other and they a knowing glance and nod at each other.
Bayne,
Are you
can
playing
I,
both dwarfs? Yeah, go ahead.
Can I,
am, yeah.
Can I have my torch back?
Yeah, you could do it yourself. So on the effects, you just take the torch under lights and just drag it to you on the combat tracker.
Got it. Thank you.
And that way you can actually delete it when it comes time to delete it. So
Cool.
there you go. So that you should be able to see now.
Yep. Thank you.
Yep. Okay. So what do you guys want to do? And I think Horn, you could see a light coming from underneath the door. And I think at this point, Horn and the assassin, you guys can actually like hear some raucous noises coming from behind that door. It's still light because it is down the hall, but
What are you talking about? The light at the top of the corridor, or the one nearest?
yeah. I think you guys can actually see that, right?
Yeah, we can
The
see
light?
some light coming from it. Yeah,
Yeah, it looks like it's
Mhm.
coming from underneath the door. If that makes sense.
yeah. But what about this door here over here to the east?
You don't see any light. Well,
Yeah,
I mean, it's hard to
but
say now
I'm
because
not-
there's a torch.
that's me talking to that lot. There's people on the other side of this door.
Oh, okay. There's something on the other side of that
There's
door.
something on the other side of that door.
That's weird. Why does the line of sight do that?
Right. Should we try to get them?
What's the line of sight
I don't
doing?
want anything coming from the
Oh no, it's weird.
behind us.
Well, you can the light source from it always works out of doors.
So Horn's creeping up the passageway with his light source. What are you guys gonna do? You guys gotta tell me, man. I can't tell you. The railroading is over.
Which way do we go? No, right. Okay. So he's going to try and hide again. All
All
right.
right. Well, I
Ninja.
guess
Yeah,
yeah.
you're
you-
supposed to put that in the tower, aren't I? Right. Let me put it in the tower. This one.
Go
Did
ahead,
we
Horn.
hear
Row
stuff
one.
coming from the east? Is that where you heard it? From these doors here?
So he's going to sneak up to the door because he's completely invisible now. He's like the geezer out of the Guardians of the Galaxy, and can't see me. And then he's going to open the door.
So you're gonna open the door. All right. Did someone else have a question before he does this? You guys are there's
No,
some
this
talking.
is fine. I was about to ask for the pole to approach the other door, but this is proactive.
Okay, so you open the door, and in this room, you see a small, dark room filled with sacking, barrels, lengths of rope, wood, and the like. There are a few earthenware flagons and glass bottles as well. Or you're going to walk in the room.
I'm sneaking. Remember, I'm invisible at the moment.
No, yeah, everyone sees him as he sneaks into this room.
I'm hiding in
So-
shadows.
so-
You can't even see me, man.
Before you move, let me. Before you move and kill yourself, can I tell you what's going on? So
Yeah,
that
yeah,
maybe
yeah,
you decide
yeah, of
not
course,
to.
yeah.
Okay.
That's what locked
All right,
tokens
good.
are for.
Yeah, well, I guess I can micromanage you guys since you can't handle it, Jimmy. Okay, so he can't handle the freedom, guys. He's just going to uncover
Can't
my
handle
map.
it.
So, okay, so it looks like there could be some useful equipment, but Horn's got that torch behind you, and he's right behind you, and you notice the torch hits. Looks like a creature's eyes, and you can't really make out what the creature is because you're a human, but it's very short, and it's looking just over the top of this barrel right there, and then the eyes disappear, and you see that as you're at the door.
Right. There's definitely something in here.
Do we all see that, or just
Well, Well, if you were looking in the room, you would have seen the glow of the eyes. What it is, I'm not quite sure.
Oz is definitely looking.
So I'm going to carry
I'm
on
gonna
hiding.
unlock
No
token.
one's seen me yet. I'm going to say, listen, I know I sound like a ghost because I'm so good at hiding, but I'm actually standing here and I know you're behind the barrel. Who are you?
You hear this? Go away! Go away! What do you want?
We're just exploring. We're looking for kidnappers.
And you see that this creature's got like something in his hand. It looks like almost like a Slim Jim or whatever, but it's like long. It's probably like 6 inches long, and he starts chewing on it. And he's like attacks it like arr, arr, arr. And it looks like it's hairy. But Horn's light catches something on the finger, like a glisten on the finger, and then you see this other creature. He kind of looks like one of those chihuahuas with like his tongue that's like hanging out of his face, kind of thing. And he's like trying to grab it from this kobold. He's like trying to grab it.
Is it a human hand?
No, it's not a human hand. No, it looks like a finger, perhaps. And they're like fighting over it. And so the other kobold with the finger that told you to go away, he starts slapping him away. Like, get away from here. He says, get away from here, Biz.
I'm going to lob my dagger at him and kill him.
Hey, all right, so I like said that I was carrying the flagon, the dagger, and Colt, you need what you would desire for with that. What did you say it was, like a Slim Jim
finger?
Yeah, it looks like a Slim Jim, but it's like a hairy finger of some sorts.
And I offer you this flagon. I am willing to share this flagon of mead with you. I am willing to share. You can share with. What is it? You said, like, I know I'm processing too much, like, and trying to throw it out there, but I'm trying to give them this flagon, and teach them about sharing here, and see if we can negotiate some sort of least response.
Okay, so what do you want him to do for this flagon? What are you trying to do?
I'm willing to completely an example of sharing it to him, and that they can what they really need with the meat is this flagon and
to wash it down,
to toast one another.
Yeah, to
none
wash
of this
down.
quarreling. None of this quarreling. Look at all of the bounty around us. What's in these barrels? You can drink and refill, and what is this quarrel?
Well, that's an interesting. So Beetle kind of looks behind the barrel and he says, set the flagon down on the ground. And he kind of points to the ground right here. He doesn't want to approach you, but he wants you to set the flagon down on the ground there.
Do?
If you would like.
Do, and I don't give eye contact, but I move back from it.
All right. So he comes out from behind the barrel, and he grabs the flagon. He's holding this Slim Jim or whatever it is in one hand, and he sees the dwarf that's like behind you, and he starts like retching, at the dwarf, and he grabs the flagon and runs back behind the barrel, and you can hear him slapping the other guy. The other guy looks like he's trying to get the flagon, and you can hear him lustily drinking the whatever's in this flagon, and then you hear her say, "Keep that dwarf away from us."
All right.
What'd you say?
Do with these people in this room?
And you can still see he's chewing on this hairy finger. What you want with Beetle and Biz? He says.
What is that you're eating? Says River.
He says, I forgot the guy's name. Give me 1 second.
They're on the tokens. Beetle and Bits.
No. I'm telling what he's eating. He's like, he says, eat Brutus. Brutus. He says, and he just like tears into it. He just like tears into this thing.
It's
Brutus? Like a mangled mess.
Do we know who Brutus is?
No, you don't know who Brutus is. He's Beetle says.
Beetle
says Brutus. Brutus beats Beetle, he says. And he said, but Beetle got Brutus, and he holds the finger up in the air like triumphant, like, you know. And he says, Beetle biz hide for Brutus now. Orcs are mean, orcs beat us, he says.
Okay, well, we won't bother.
Don't come any further into this room. Why are you coming to this room, he says.
Just wanted to know what was going on. Is there anything in here we can take?
There's lots of stuff in here you can take.
These orcs, what were they to you?
They beat us. They make us do things for them and beat us.
River's going to have a look through this crate while they're talking.
Well, I have great news for you. We've liberated you from your captors. If you'd like to come,
liberated us. What do you mean, liberated us?
We've killed the guards
by the
door.
Other and they're talking in Kobold. He says, "You killed them, you say?"
Yep.
Let me pull the parcel out for the stores. All right. So this is all the stuff you find in these barrels. He says, He says, "Can we trust you?"
Go and have a look and just point down the corridor.
Yeah. So meanwhile, he's holding his finger up, and you see there's something on the finger, like it's glistening. And he says, "You let Beetle and Biz go?"
If you give us the thing that's on the ring, if you give us the ring or whatever it is on that finger, yeah.
He looks at the finger. He says, "No, Biz," and he starts chewing on it.
You can have the finger. We just want the shiny bit.
They start to discuss it what's themselves, and he says, "You let Beetle and Biz go. I give you the shiny thing.
Yeah,
I keep the finger.
Deal."
Love it.
All right, but that dwarf, he moves away.
Dwarf,
easy little
away,
fella. He steps back.
Yeah, they don't like dwarves.
I don't like you either, but I'll shut up.
For this ring, you might. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to add that to the party sheet. Let me.
Lots of shiny stuff. Unidentified item. Ring with the crest of a shield.
All right. So they set the ring on the floor and then they try to flee. So they're Beetle and Biz are trying to flee.
Okay, we're going to let them flee.
The door's still in the way.
I'll get out of the way.
I want to search the second one before he goes. Like,
you're going to grab him? You're going to try to grab him?
Oh, I'll let him go.
All right. Yeah, I mean, you guys, they are kobolds, but they could still kill you. If push comes to shove. All right, so Beetle and Biz, they leave.
Has anyone got any means of healing Mr. Horn Cassidy, by the way?
No,
I'm looking at my hit points there.
Not currently, you don't.
I've only got two. I've only got two.
Yeah, so you guys, that's why I gave you guys max hit points, so we weren't like running through the characters, because I had a feeling you guys were going to do something like crazy. Okay, so it's a one shot. I added everything in the storeroom to the Jimmy, stop it! I'm going to lock my tokens. They go. See, look at Jimmy. Do you see him trying to unopen my map? All right, if you've lost all permissions, the tokens are staying locked. Okay, so I've added everything to the party sheet that was in the storeroom, and I also added that ring with the crest of the shield. So
do we recognize the crest?
You don't. It's just a shield, and it's got like a ribbon on the top with like stars. Almost. It's like a decoration, like decorative. But you notice the ring is like a white metal, completely untarnished.
Well, if nobody stops him, the greedy dwarf is going to grab the ring and put it in his pouch.
Okay.
I've got the ring already. You can't have it.
Oh, okay.
No, it's on the party sheet. Nobody grabbed it.
I'm only joking.
Yeah.
My ring.
You can take it if you want.
I don't care. I'm going to go. River's going to go sneaking up here and listen at this door and try and be as sneaky as possible.
So, as you approach this door, you hear a lot of loud and raucous behavior. Like it sounds like there's a party in that room.
Come back and tell this lot. Or an orgy, something like that.
Or and surprise them.
That was my thinking. We can take them by surprise.
Dawn says, for hard current.
Who?
My dead boyfriend.
Oh, the barbarian.
A tribute to him, yes, for his honor.
Okay, so your guys'
Let's kill
plan
them all.
now, you're going to go to this room to the north, and you're going to try to take out whoever's there.
We're going to try to surprise them. Yes.
Okay. Okay, so how are you gonna try to surprise them? What is your plan?
We're gonna kick in the door, and they're in the middle of partying, right? So they're not expecting someone to kick in the door, and then we'll attack.
All right, so you're gonna kick in the door, try to get them by surprise, and then get one free round to attack whatever's in there, and hopefully you kill them. That's the plan, right?
This is a flawless plan. It's gonna work.
Yeah,
Okay.
That's a great plan.
All right. So when I DM games, I like to ask questions in such a way to try to help you guys. So,
Hint, hint.
Okay.
Hey, if it's something we can't handle, we'll just run away. Whoever's slowest will have to deal with the consequences.
All right. Well,
stubby little
okay.
dwarfs.
But hang on, we don't have enough beef up there. I point at the fighter. Can you get up there?
I only got 2 hit points.
The fighter?
Yeah, he took 6 damage from the first encounter.
Yeah.
Oh, but he's got the best AC.
I mean, got nothing. Didn't even cast one
Can
spell.
Oz do a listen check to see if he can hear any more details of what's going on?
Yeah, absolutely. You can absolutely do a listen check. Roll it in the tower. So, Oz, are you putting that ring on, Oz, or are you just putting it in your pouch?
Oh, it's definitely on his finger.
Oh, okay. Let's equip that then. I'm going to add effects to items in here. I already added it to old school or Swords and Wizardry. I got to come back and add it to this one so that when you equip a magic item, it has an effect. But there's no cursed items in this one, so you're safe.
It bites down on his finger.
Yeah. All right. So again, we got a little effect there of the ring. All right. So give me a roll in the tower for listen doors.
I thought I dragged it in. Did you see it?
Now, I didn't see it. It didn't.
Okay.
It didn't show up. Now you hear lots of noise coming from there, but I'll give you information if you succeed on this.
That's it. Not going in.
I'm going to grab a drink. I'll be back in a second.
Oh, I think I grabbed the wrong thing, dude. Hang on. I'm sorry. Okay, so it's 2 and 6. That's why. Got it. Oh wait, that's level.
So it's the LD button on the under exploration. It says LD.
Oh, I'm going on visibilities. Okay. It's 2. It should be 2 out of 6 because he's a dwarf. So here we go. All right. I swear I've played this before. Okay.
Oh, it should be 2 out of 6. How about that? Ooh, I'll fix that. I gotta update that.
I change it manually.
Yeah, it should be scripted. I have it set wrong on the table that it's pulling from. Okay, so you hear a lot of people, but you're not sure how many there are. But it's more than 1 and less than 20. Okay, with that roll, that's what you can discern.
More than how many? Less than 20?
More than 1, less than 20.
Oh, okay. All right. We don't know.
Not helpful.
It sounds like they're having a ruckus in there. I mean, if we don't have to fight, it's not a very dwarf thing to say, but the fights haven't been going great, if we're being honest. So,
well, then we should move on and not draw attention to ourselves.
Maybe we slip by them, yeah? It pains me to do it, but
if you live long enough, and I pat Cassidy's shoulder, I might be able to heal you one day.
Thank you. Yeah.
So let's enjoy the pillar of exploration.
So the dwarfs notice that this part of the cave system is level. Like, so you noticed back at the crossroads that off to the west, it kind of went down, like descended. But you kind of get the feeling that you're not descending right here. Like it's more level on the same floor, if you will. Does that make sense?
It does.
Okay.
So we've gone down 10 feet maybe, and now it's leveled
maybe,
off.
but then you've leveled out. Whereas as when you looked to the west, it went down pretty far. If whatever that means, I'm not quite sure, but maybe it means something. Or maybe it doesn't, and I'm just trying to make you paranoid.
Oh, it's working. Well,
all right. So what are you guys going to do? You're stuck in the hall.
I think we're moving down the hall to the east. Is that the plan?
Sneak down the hall. Yep.
Right. So we're gonna quote unquote sneak down the hall.
Okay. And your chainmail clangs, and you hit the stones, and it's chang chang, and you're making all kinds of noise. And
yeah, but they're having a party back there.
Yeah, they don't hear you. Definitely don't hear you back there. And there's doors. Okay, so you can see another door at the end of this hall, and you might be able to see that the hallway kind of veers off to the north and to the south.
Mm-hmm.
You don't see any lights, though, underneath that door.
We're still leveled off here. Our dwarven senses are.
Yeah, it's still. You're not descending or ascending. It's flat. All right, so
there's our sneaky guy.
I'm just going to move you. I'm going to move you to the crossroads.
I think he's AFK.
Yeah, he is AFK.
Okay.
He's getting some water. So you get to the crossroads. You see there's a door to the north, and a door to the south, and a door right in front of you.
Fel will go listen at the. Oh, actually, it looks like the door to the north is open because I can see into the room.
Actually, let me shut that. Thank you. Sorry.
Okay. Sure. I'm going to go listen at the door to the north.
Okay. You could give me a listen doors roll.
It's on the front of the character sheet?
Yeah. Just roll that in the tower.
Got it.
I got to make sure these doors are shut.
I'm not sure why it rolled 2 dice, or at least that's what it looks like on my end.
Yeah, that's weird. No, River and Fel rolled, so I only saw one. So you guys all River hears some laughing and some tapping. It sounds like fingernails tapping on a stone floor or on a table, like a tapping sound coming from the room to the north.
Some sort of tapping noise.
And a bellow, like a bellowous laughing.
And laughing.
My dwarven ears are keen. Let me listen.
Sure.
Oz will see if he can hear anything else.
Are we listening at all the doors, are we?
You could definitely hear the laughing, but you don't hear the tapping.
There's no tap.
Fella is going to listen at the door to the south.
Okay, River just rolled for that one. So
I'm rolling at all 3 doors.
Know.
I've rolled at all 3. Listened to all 3 doors.
Okay, you failed on that. You don't hear anything coming from the door to the south. No sounds.
I didn't room.
Now, whether that means there's no sounds or that means that you failed, I'm not going to tell you.
It could be a piece of earwax in my ear blocking the ear.
It could be. It could be.
Yeah. Gnomes have got
You
funny
are
ears.
old.
Well,
Yeah.
Fel will try to listen at the southern door.
All right, go ahead. Dead silence. You hear nothing.
This one seems safe. Well,
So,
we either go through one of the doors where we know someone's on the other side, or we pick this silent one.
Uija is going to go invisible.
Oh, he's going to attempt to. You actually rolled a 7 on that roll a while back, which is funny. I was a little surprising. All right, so you open the door, and so your light pours into the room, and because they're standing right behind you, and you see, I'm going to lock tokens. You quickly see as the door comes open, you see 5 or 4 what appear to be sleeping orcs.
I'm going to quickly shut the door quietly.
Okay, and you shut the door, and it doesn't seem that they
think they're asleep.
They've awoken.
Yeah, so put your fucking torches out. We can go in and kill them while they're asleep.
Were they in their armor sleeping, or were they sleeping in clothing?
Yeah, well, I didn't.
Are you
asking
me?
To look.
I'm not telling you.
I didn't look for that long.
I'm asking the guy who.
I opened the door. Realized that everyone behind me's got like spotlights, and quickly shut the door before I got a good look. And I thought I'm just the worst assassin for dungeons because I can't see anything unless I've got a torch, and then I can't sneak around anywhere because they just see me coming.
No, a lot of sneaking involves just moving silently. It's people use light sources.
That's why it should always be a gnome assassin because
you don't need infravision to be sneaking.
But you do to see.
But you do to see. Well, I mean, I'm saying, that's why move silently and hide are 2 different skills. Well, let's just make a decision here. Are we going to kill the sleeping orcs, or are we going to try one of the other doors?
We could just lock this door so there's no reinforcements coming our way.
Well, go ahead then.
Put some wedges under it. I've got a 10-foot pole. We can turn it into 10 1-inch or no 12 1-foot wedges. That'll stop the door opening.
I don't think we have time to sit here and do a carpentry project.
So what are you going to use to try to?
I'm going to make a rudimentary lathe out of an old stone. And
yeah. What are you going to do to try to spike this door shut?
Anyone got any iron spikes? All that inventory, we got nothing useful at all.
Nope. So we just have to hope for the best or kill them. What do you want to do?
Somebody might have iron spikes if they looked at their inventory. I don't know.
No, they haven't.
Oh, I'm actually surprised, but I do. They are on my sheet. Thank you for saying that.
Oh, yeah, I got 12 on the party inventory.
But if we
not refreshed it,
if we pounded on that door, though, I mean, be confident as it is.
I suppose it depends which way the door opens as well, doesn't it?
I go 12 and a hammer. Been willing to use my war hammer.
Might be a bit loud. Wake them up trying to lock them in, and then the reinforcement thing is ruined.
Yeah, that might not work. Huh?
Okay, well, we know they're there. We can go sneaking off somewhere else. What did we hear anything at this door in the middle?
No, you don't hear anything at that door. It's silent. So you see that the hallway curves back towards to the south.
Ah, okay. So another door.
That may be the same.
You want to open that door?
No, I mean you can see that door goes into the other room, so don't need to open it.
Well, sounds like north it is. Hopefully they're not part of the party.
All right, so you guys are going back to the north. So set yourselves up in your order, and then whoever's going to open the door, and I'll tell you what you see.
All right, this is our order.
This down, is she wearing is she a warrior? I know she's a dwarf, but so
she's
I guess
a dwarf. Yeah, she's wearing. She's got chain. So both the dwarves have chain.
She's got chain. Does she have a shield?
No, neither dwarf has a shield.
Oh wow!
Shields are for weaklings.
That's an interesting theory. I guess I'll stand here then.
All right, so you guys open the door. Is that what the plan? You're just going to open the door and see what's in there, or are you going to rush in, or?
Well, there it is.
A halfling.
Well, and so what you see is you see a orc sitting in the chair with his feet up on the table. You see a spider whose feet are like dancing on the ground, and he keeps prodding at this halfling who's standing on the bed and making the halfling dance a jig. And the orc sitting in the chair is laughing. But you open the door and your light pours into the room, and the orc is not surprised. So I need you guys to roll initiative.
I mean, they're not sitting in the dark, are they?
No, there's actually a candle in the corner.
All right, so we've got to make the room even brighter.
Oh yeah, you guys brighten it right up.
We're wonderful, aren't we?
So that's the spider. Where is I got too many orcs on here now. All right, the lieutenant's going to roll. Oh, the lieutenant gets to go first, too. Okay. So the spider's going to go first. And so you hear the orc say to the spider, "Intruders, get him!" You know, and the spider rolls over here. He forgets the halfling. He's going to target Fellwinter and attempt to bite you. And he's going to hit you. Fortunately for you, this spider has no poison. But unfortunately for you, you do take 3 damage. So
Spider!
A giant hunting spider. Okay, so the orc lieutenant is going to stand up, and he is going to ready his sword. He's going to take his movement to stand up since he was sitting down. And Oz, you're first there.
So Oz has a battle axe. So that's a slow weapon, I think.
Yeah, you're gonna go last. Yeah. So we'll let me just set you down to there.
Right on.
All right, Down. What is Down using?
She actually has a hand axe in one hand and a torch in the other. So
okay.
if she can, she'll fling it at the hunting spider.
All right, she could do that.
All right.
Plus
cool.
1, short range, maybe.
I'll take it. All right, here goes nothing. Ooh, yeah.
That's a hit. Nice. All right, so Spider takes 2 damage. He kind of shudders back a little bit. He's not used to being hit. Okay, Fell, you're up.
Yeah, so Fell's not down with this. So he's going to drop the torch in the space that he's in. And then he will use his action to withdraw from melee.
Okay, so you could do 1/3 of your movement, and the spider is engaged, so that's fine. Yep.
Okay. So
fighting withdrawal is what it's called, I believe.
Fighting withdrawal, yeah. Yeah. So let me see here. My base move is 60. I assume that's 6 squares.
Yeah, so it's actually half your movement, so you can move half your movement.
Okay.
So if you look at your character sheet, under EN is your encounter movement, and that's based on your encumbrance. So you can move 10 feet.
10 feet. Well,
because 20 is your normal. Yep.
So I can move 5 feet because there are people behind me in my way.
Yep.
So he backs out and he looks at the dwarf and he says, "Get in there," to Down. He will. He's done. That's what he's doing.
Yeah, as a true chaos cleric who can't do anything. So
Absolutely
Horn Cassidy, you're kind of jammed up here in this hallway. You could probably squeeze through if you wanted to get in the front line, or you could probably throw River to the front.
I was going to throw a javelin.
Okay.
I got 2 of them, and I did retrieve my other one.
Absolutely.
Yeah, the ends are both blunt, but but they hit the wall.
Yes, yeah. So that almost hits the halfling on the bed. So he's like, "Ow!" All right. Failed too. All right. Well, it's the non-stealthy blind assassin's turn. What's he gonna do?
Can I move through Bill Winter?
You can, absolutely.
Yeah, I'm gonna stab this mofo.
With your dagger. 1d4 minus 1. Well, that's damage. You got to do an attack first, friend.
Hey.
Right, we'll count that damage then, and so you can pass your turn.
That's
all right,
20,
it's River's turn.
I was going to move, actually, but go on.
Yeah. Well, you already moved and attacked, so that's it.
I can't
All
move
right,
again.
River.
Right.
This is not
It's
Savage
River's turn.
Wolves.
River's turn. What's River going to do? River's going to shoot the spider with a crossbow.
With your sling? Or with your magic missile?
No, with a crossbow.
Ah. That's a hit.
Is it
All
a
right,
dead
pass your
spider?
turn. No, it's not a dead spider. Pass your turn, please. All right.
I always love that thorax crack, though.
He is hit.
At all.
That's an isometric spider, isn't it?
All right.
If it
All
goes
right,
isometric.
Oz is going to try to finish the spider off with his battle axe. Take that.
All right. A big hit. You need a big hit here to finish the spider off. Big hit.
That's not big enough.
Not going to do it. Okay, so next round. Roll initiative, please. All right. So that's it. So the Orc Lieutenant is first. So the Orc Lieutenant, he steps up and he says, "You hurt my spider!" And he targets the dwarf. He swings his longsword at the dwarf. And somehow misses. Terrible.
You're not Thorson.
All right, down Anderson, you're up. You
She's
got a
gonna
torch.
fling her. Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead. No, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
She's going to fling her second hand axe at the spider.
Okay.
Or, oof, whiff.
It's going to
She's
fly
done.
and hit the back wall. All right, the assassin's up.
Right. I missed.
Brutal. That's brutal. Oh, and you're going to move? Okay, you could move to there, not get attacked, I would say.
What I'm going to do.
Okay, Fellwinter. Looks like there's an empty spot up there for you.
Uh-huh. I'm going to pull out my sling. And, well, okay, so I forget how this works. Is it move and
Pull your
attack or
sling
attack
out.
and then, or attack and then move?
So the you can move and then attack, or attack and then move, but you cannot move, attack, and move, if that makes sense.
Yeah. So it's not like 5th edition. I just I guess I didn't realize if there was a specific order to it or not. So yeah.
I mean that's how I run it. But
so I'm going to move back to here and pull out my sling.
Okay.
And since pulling out a weapon is an action, I am done.
All right. Yeah, because now if you wanted to drop your mace on the ground and pull out your sling,
I didn't have my mace out. I had my torch out, which I left in the square that I left. So it's adjacent to Oz there, up by the door.
Okay, so your torch is gone.
The torch is up there. Yeah.
All right. Okay, Horn, you're up.
Up here.
Kill the spider.
That's a hit. The torch went out.
Oops, sorry, I dropped it.
It's okay. 4. All right, so the Orc Lieutenant, he looks pretty mortally wounded by that blow, but he's still standing barely. All right.
Spider is dead, right?
Oh, I don't know. What does it say? I got too much stuff
Sorry.
going on here.
Sorry.
No, he's not dead. It says heavy on
crap.
you guys.
All right, great.
You
But
guys
Matt,
should
you
see
could
heavy.
Later, guys.
You're weakening him up for us, all right?
All right, so the spider's next. Well, he's going to he can't attack Fellwinter anymore. So
Yeah, but
he's
no,
going to attack.
Uja flipped, stabbed him, so you can call him names.
Yeah, he's going to attack Horn Cassidy here.
Oh.
Ooh, he's going to take some damage. Ooh, Horn, I'm
That's
sorry.
it. I'm
So Horn Cassidy is bitten and goes to the ground. So who's playing a second character?
I got 2 dwarves, so if you want to take one dwarf, it's all you, man.
All right, just release. We'll release one of them, and he can take one.
I'll release down.
All right. Well done then. Okay, so it's up to River's turn now.
Last man standing. That's what you just call it. Last man standing. Yeah.
All right.
It's called
You
the
should be able
OSE,
to-
man. Yeah.
You should be able to grab down Anderson now.
Right, River Jenkins. What are you going to do? You're going to shoot the spider again. Is it a +1? That is it?
If you're
Or
within
is it
short
going to
range,
automatically do the +1?
no, you have to put in the modifier box if you want to use +1. Yeah.
Ah, that modifier box. Right, okay. Wow.
That's a hit. Oh, it's a miss.
It's a miss. 13's a miss.
Well, hang on. Who are you attacking? The hunting spider. Let me see what his AC. Oh yeah, his AC's a 5. That's a miss. Missed it by 1. All right, Oz, you're up.
All right. He takes his battle axe and he attacks the spider again.
Yeah.
This
Yeah,
time,
make a whole collection
Oof,
of them, yeah.
missing. He's
All right,
he's fast, little bugger.
he is. All right, roll initiative again, please.
Down, Anderson, down. How have you been,
All right.
Phil Gore?
Down, you're up first. Your hand axeless, but there is a dead body at your feet.
All right. I was changing my dice color.
Exploding dice. Oh, wrong game.
I'm gonna finish that spider just because of. I got new weapon. I can throw that hand axe. Yes, huh? Ow. Ow. Okay, I'm all done.
All right, Orc Lieutenant is next. He's going to attack the dwarf again.
We're going to attack a dwarf?
At me, he says.
Oh man,
Ah!
that's lucky. Lucky you put that ring on. Okay, Chaos
Typical
Cleric Phil
orcish.
Winter.
Yeah, he loads his sling and he will attempt to brain that spider with a sling stone. He says to the dwarf in front of him,
I'm in 3 games and
Duck!
they're all overlapping.
So we started off with how many? 8, and we're down to 5.
No, we had 6.
6.
7.
No, we had more than 6.
We had 7.
people
This is
were-
the second death.
7. Oh, okay. 7. All
tracking
right.
them.
So Phil misses. Okay, River, you're up.
River Jenkins. Right.
Leroy Jenkins.
Coffee nuts.
You guys just cannot roll. That's the problem. And the
This is
monsters
just
are
your
hidden.
dice have been hacked. That's what it is.
All right. Roll the assassin.
See?
Oh my god, dude. This is terrible. All right, it's the dead Horn Cassidy. I'll just get rid of you. All right, the hunting spider is
Overlapping.
next.
Yeah, I mean, it's not my fault.
So
They
the
just,
hunting spider is going to attack the dwarf that's in front of him.
it
is
my
her
fault. I'm
turn.
just trying to play as many games as I can in one day.
Oh, Jesus Christ. This is just bad.
Bloodbath.
All right, Oz,
All
you're
right.
up, man.
He's gonna try to finish that little spider. There it is. Take that.
And roll a 20.
All right, so the spider is dead.
Dead.
All right. So he points to the lieutenant. He says, "You're next."
All right, roll initiative, please.
You need to put damage on down.
I didn't target you, did I? Thank you.
Yep.
You did 5.
Did she take 5?
Yeah, she took 5.
Oh man, damn.
Yeah, I forgot to
That's
target.
good.
Okay, so it looks like the Orc Lieutenant gets to go first. Man, I'm rolling really good. I'm sorry.
Yeah, they should have done a better schedule thing. That whole
he's gonna try to take a swing at us. See what
that
happens.
Warhorn thing.
Wow, that's a
might be
great
good for
initiative
signing
there.
up for one game, but if you're trying to get
winner.
a bunch of people
Zero.
to work,
Yeah, 0. All right,
get
so
signed
he
up for
misses
20 games, you need
Oz,
to have a
and down. You're back
schedule
up.
like a
You got a
calendar.
torch. You have a torch in your hand
Broken
still, I
down
guess?
in by days, isn't it?
Sorry.
No.
Battle axe attack on the orc man.
Okay, all right.
I didn't have any effects on that token. I kept that torch on there.
Yeah, I took the torch off. So
Just get 15
you're
cans of
putting the
Red
torch
Bull.
back on yourself?
Yeah, I'm playing
The battle axe
15
requires two hands,
games.
It does.
and I
Savage Worlds, Old School Essential, and then Savage Worlds.
Kind of an interesting weapon because it's only like it does as much as a sword, but it's slow. You know, it's mostly flavor. I think.
It is. Yeah. You could do a sword do a 1d8. All right, River, you're up.
Yeah.
It's not like a pole arm where you can take a charge, right?
Yeah.
Dead. Right in the eyeball.
Nice.
All right, so you killed
avoiding the
the
death.
Orc Lieutenant, and
Haven't even been hit yet.
there's this little halfling on the bed. He's like basically just like, you see that he whizzed himself. His pants are just soaking wet, and he's like sitting on the corner of the bed. He's like shaking, and he's like, "Oh, thanks for coming to save me." And he says, "My name's Hairball Flatfeet." Whoa! And he makes this noise like this. He calls out, and he says, "What are you guys doing here? Looking for me?" And he points his thumb at his chest and points at himself.
I'm going to go and, Uja Flip is going to go and examine this chest in the corner.
Just ignores the guy.
He just ignores the halfling. Yeah. All right. Great, Jimmy. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
Uja doesn't care about the halfling yet, but River's going to go, you look like a halfling, Flatfoot.
Yeah. So, okay. So
Are
let's
you
do the
related
chest.
to the Bagginses of Underhill?
Oh, Jimmy. You're never playing in my games ever again. I'm just telling you.
I am. There's nothing you can do about it. I'm going to hack your computer.
All right, so I play Jimmy's Monday game, so it's okay. I could do that to him. All right, so inside the
Orson's going to die this week.
inside the chest, you found this nice folded up fine bear skin. On the Orc Lieutenant, you find a brass key on a chain, and on the table you find a decanter full of some sweet smelling brandy and 2 nice decorative glasses as well. Like, they're like collector's item glasses.
Okay, we're going to nick
Perhaps
that loot. What is the fur skin? Is it magical? Is it like hide in shadows property cloak?
It's like a bear fur. Like if the barbarian was still alive, he could make a very nice hat out of it, perhaps. But
Thorson could make a loincloth out of it,
yeah, they don't know who Thorson is, so
But I know who Thorson is.
So
any of these things yours, Thorson? Curious. Any of these things yours? Curious what his response is.
Oh, Hairball says,
Hairball,
no.
sorry.
Yeah, he's like, "Oh no!" He's like, "They kidnapped me just a couple of days ago. I was out in the field working the Farmer Smith's turnip patch, and these orcs just came by. They were running, and one of them just snatched me by my hair and threw me on his back. I thought they were going to eat me."
But this is our friend. He's dead because of you.
I'm awful sorry. I'm awful sorry about that. I didn't mean for any of this to happen. I don't know why the orcs want me.
Because you're a dancing hobbit, obviously. All right, follow us. I'll show you the way out.
Is there more? Prisoners that they took? And where are they?
There was some old man that they had, and there was a lot of orcs. I mean, there was a lot of orcs, and he like flashes his fingers up like multiple times, like he's counting them.
Did you say which way they took the old man?
I don't know. I went down this way, and they took him down the other way.
Show us which way is this way and that way is the other way, please.
Well, I don't know. I'll have to show you.
That's what I said. Show me.
Can you fight?
Oh no, I can't fight. I don't know how to pick up a weapon. He like reaches down to like pick up the lieutenant's short sword, and like it just immediately falls out of his limp wristed hand. He's like, "I've got this old battle injury,"
Recover your spears. Who threw the spears? Actually, he's dead, isn't he? Someone recover the spears thrown by the dead guy. We can use them later.
But I could probably, but I could probably get you guys some help if you need some help.
Yeah, we need some help.
Well, at this rate, we're losing one of us per fight, so you might have to be the next PC.
He says, "Oh, not me, but I could go to town and have the constable send some more villagers up to help you."
Probably not a bad idea.
Maybe like maybe like 4 wizards with a sleep spell each. Maybe that's what you guys need. I don't know, because otherwise, this is not going well. Okay, so you guys are going to escort Hairball out, or are you going to sneakily bypass the other rooms? I guess is the.
We can escort him out. He's only down the road, isn't it, to get him to the front door?
We'll
All right, so I'm going to move. Everybody move yourselves, please, to the crossroads there.
The first crossroad? Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be good. And I'm going to get Hairball. We'll get him out of here.
That's the
right. He's gonna go to town, and he passes this dead body on the outside. He's like, "Oh my!" And he runs off to town to get you guys some help. So okay, let's take we're going 2 hours. So let's take a 5 or 10 minute break. We can fill up and on drink or whatever, and we'll take it from here. So on the way out, though, Hairball says that they took the old man down that way, and they took him up north.
Okay.
And he mentions they had these pet dogs, but he leaves.
Pet dogs?
Yeah, one looked like the Chihuahua, crazy Chihuahua, like Stimpy. So okay, so let's take like you already found the dogs. So we'll take a 5 minute break. And then,
Ren and Stimpy, that was them. I knew I recognized them two characters.
All right, so I'll be back in 5 minutes.
All right.
Be happy, joy.
Yeah, Ren and Stimpy. Dungeon Draft is up to date, so it must be Wonder Draft. What would you do if I farted on you? Up and call me names. Humble Bundle. Yeah, Ren and Stimpy is mental. Six till 10. 7 till 10.
All right, I am back. So if you're here at the table, open up a new character sheet, make a new character sheet, and then go to modules and load Ron's equipment guide. And if you're not here, don't do that. Okay, so Jimmy did. All right. So you'll need to load Ron's equipment guide, Jimmy, in modules.
Ron?
Yeah, it says equipment guide.
Guide.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's called Equipment Guide for OSC.
Ah,
the extension is called Ron's World. So once you got that
loaded, I already did it ages ago.
Okay, so in your character, next to the Old School Essentials symbol, there is a button. Click that button one time. All right, and a menu is gonna pop up, and you're gonna be able to select your equipment. Okay. So
after it's rolled my really shit character, right? I want all 18s, please.
All right, now you can select your equipment, and then you can select your weapon and armor in the next one. So you just select one of the parcels, and then hit the checkbox, and then select the next parcel. There you go. Isn't that cool? It does it automatically.
Van Helsing.
Yeah, you can actually look at the parcels and see what's in them. All right, we're gonna.
Okay, and then what happens? That's it.
That's it. You just made your character. You got to equip your stuff.
What class am I?
You got to select one, so you get to choose your class.
What, from the old school essentials thing, or I got to do that manually?
Yeah, so just go over to the sidebar and grab
right.
your open classes,
Okay,
and you drag the class over, and then you hit the plus button. I don't know. How do you think it's going? Is it going okay? I feel like it's going bad, but
no, it's going okay. Yeah. Only problem is I'm booked for 3 games today, and I've overrun one, and now I'm overrunning yours.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I pity I can't be on multiple Discords at once. I could just be connected to 2 games at once.
Yep. All right. So, yep, you did it. I'm going to max his hit points out. What did you select?
He's a cleric.
He's a cleric. Okay. We'll give him a 6. All right. If you equip your armor and your weapons, they'll show up. So you just have to go to your inventory tab and equip them.
Where is he? I even picked a name for him, did it?
Yeah, it does everything except the class. But you need to go to your inventory and equip your shield and your sling and all that to get it to show up. And then you could select your portrait and all that. All right, so who else grabbed somebody? Somebody else made one?
I can make another character. Let's see.
Or is that you? Somebody just
I'm making one right now. Yeah.
Okay, so make sure you load the Nate, you probably know this, but you can load the equipment guide for OSC out of modules. Okay, and once you have that loaded, there's a little button right next to the OS Old School Essentials logo on the front of the character sheet. Just hit that button, and it's going to roll your, those are good scores. It's going to roll your ability scores, roll your gold, and then you're going to get menus to pop up with equipment to select. Okay?
How many spells do I get at level 1 cleric?
You don't get any.
0.
That's ridiculous.
That's why I haven't healed me.
What a completely useless class.
But first level it is, absolutely. You're just a bad fighter.
Fireball at level 1 at least. I'm a fire cleric.
You can turn undead at first level. That's all you can do.
Oh, that's good. Is there any undead orcs?
I didn't quite understand the auto character generation thing that you were talking about.
Okay, so your character is the unnamed one, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so do you see the logo that says Old School Essentials? And there's a button between the logo and your THACO number 19. Just hit, there you go. Just hit that button.
Oh, I see, and it generates stats.
Yep, and then and then once it's done, it'll do your gold, and it'll put it on your character sheet, and then it'll.
This is
you
a terrible
tried Dungeon and Crawl Classic. That's got a thing like this where you have to, but you have to make like 10 characters to start the game with.
Yeah, and then you can select your equipment. So.
Okay. Is there a way to re-roll? I've got I don't know if it matters. I've got a 9 strength, 9 int, and 8 whiz.
No, you just have to stick with the rubbish stats you've got.
Wonderful. Okay.
Just like old D&D.
Like you're going to survive anyway, dude.
Sure, fair enough.
I mean, that's what old school D&D is. You just die. I mean,
do I manually pick a class or?
Okay, did you pick your equipment or did you?
No, I didn't know what equipment to pick because I don't know what class I'm going to be.
Okay, so is your menu still open or did you close it out?
The equipment menu is still open. Yes.
Okay, so look at you can pick whatever class you want.
Okay.
So it doesn't automatically make your character; it just rolls your stats, and then it gives you some equipment ideas so that you can make a character quickly. So
I think I'm just going to make a fighter since all my stats are terrible.
Okay, you got a 12 dex; it's not bad.
Yeah, you could be a fighter with a bow, I guess.
All right,
okay.
so then hit the plus button there. It'll roll your hit points.
Oh, it's interesting. What's this foot soldier, dwarven battlemaster, man at arms thing?
You can open the link and see what's in there.
Oh, this is gear. Got it.
And then you also got to make sure you equip all your items.
Got it.
Okay, down. If you want to make a new character, you could do that. You can open up a new character sheet and then load the equipment guide for OSC. And then once you have that loaded, there's a little button in between the Thaco and the logo. You can hit that button and it'll roll your stats for you. It'll roll your gold automatically, place it on your character sheet, and then it'll provide you two menus to select your equipment. And then you can just drag your class and drop it on there. You'll have to rename it again. It's going to choose your name for you. I have a table and it'll choose the first and the last name.
It's neat how fast that is. Because it's basically done. The equipment, the stats have been rolled, the equipments have been picked.
Yeah. Yep. It makes it easy if you're doing like a one shot or something.
Right.
You can roll your character up and just keep going.
That's
really
sorry. Maybe I didn't.
I would do it. If you just make this weapon attack, bonus not apply to the damage, that would be a big improvement.
Well, that's for that's for magic weapons. So
okay.
Actually, I changed my mind. I want to play a dwarf.
Okay. Yep. Does anybody have a question?
No, but this is
so
really
whoever.
Thanks.
So whoever Milo Whistlepot is.
That was me, but now I lost it.
Oh, you lost your character?
Is it at the top there? Just double click.
It's up there at the top. Jeez. There you go.
All right. So you just click the little button that's between the Thaco and the.
Everyone's getting good characters apart from me.
Yeah, yeah. Now, if you don't have the old OSC equipment guide loaded, it will give you an error message. It won't give you an error message. It'll basically say, I'll do it. Let me unload it. I'll show you what it tells you. I like to add little flavor things in here, because I could do this because it's not a FantasyGrounds rule set. I could do kind of what I want. And so, I don't know. Let me see if you guys can see this.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I got one, if you somebody tries to add another class, it does this. So I got a little flavor text in there.
So mean.
Yeah.
No multi-classing.
If you could figure out how, if you don't make me explain it to you. But yes, you can multi-class in this. Yeah.
You can?
You have to watch my video. Yeah, you can. But if you already dropped your class on the front, you can't.
Oh, there's some kind of dodgy hook in there to do it, is there?
All right, there's a Milo Whistlepot and there's an unnamed character in here. What's happening here? So Milo, who's Milo? What is Milo doing?
It's myself.
Okay, so hit that button that's next to the Old School Essentials character sheet record sheet. Do you see it? Do you see your Thaco? And there's a little
triangle.
Yeah.
Just click on
it.
Hit
that button. Hit that button. There you go.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right. So now you already chose Halfling, which is cool. So now you could select your equipment once this is done.
All right. Who's the unnamed character?
I don't know.
That was probably
It's okay. Right. He works for FantasyGrounds. He can do whatever he wants. Whatever he does is right.
Oh, I see.
Whatever he does is correct. Yeah, it's no, it's not that. It's this is my company. I can do whatever I want. Whatever I do is correct. You guys are playing it all wrong. No. It's one of those things. Oh. All right. So there you go. So now you must be Buck Thatcher now. All right. So so hit the little plus button.
Related to Margaret Thatcher.
Hit the little plus button on your character sheet there to level the character to level 1, because right now it's 0. And then, I'm going to max hit points out for everybody.
I'm the smartest dwarf who ever lived.
Got a 13 in one, a 15 in the other, and a 14 That's my highest stats. No, 15. 15 charisma. That's helpful.
Yeah. Sorry. I don't know. Okay, so simple DM, hit that little plus button on near your class on your character sheet. Since I don't know your name, I'll just. It feels weird calling you the simple DM.
Got it.
Yeah.
I hit the triangle.
No, hit the plus button. There's a little plus sign for level up.
Sorry.
No, it's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. There we go. It'll roll your hit
You're
points.
level
Give you your
1
level.
gnome.
It sets everything. All right, you're all set. All right. Okay.
You said
it's
you're
gonna be-
max in HP, right? At first level?
Yeah, I'm setting it max for this. I don't normally do that. But if you
Right.
do roll a 1, though, it will give you like a message, alerting me that you rolled a 1 and that I should help you out. So, okay.
Yeah, you died. Your character's dead. I think this is what they should do in 5th edition. They should just make you just die, like for 10 characters, so you just get used to the idea of dying.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you have a negative con bonus, you could technically die on character creation, but it sets you at a minimum 1, and then it gives you a message that
Your
says,
character's gonna die as soon as
no, I
someone
think
looks
it's
at you.
here. I'll tell you what it says. It's actually quite funny.
Good night, Thelgor. You have a good one too.
Let's see. I'll pick a magic user. All right, everybody's pretty much set. Oh, there we go. Do you guys see that message?
Yeah,
That's what you get. So,
lower than a one-legged pixie. Yeah.
all right. So it's going to take some while. So you guys could select your tokens and stuff.
Oops.
But it's going to take a while for these guys to show up. They're not going to show up just yet. So, Hairball has to. Now, you guys could choose to go camp outside the cave until they showed up, but it's up to you. So you guys are at the crossroads. He kind of showed you the direction.
Yeah,
What's
we know
that?
which way he went, right? So maybe we should look. We're kind of not a time crunch necessarily, but I mean, they're probably going to kill him. Right?
Yeah.
River's going to go
Perhaps,
to
I
this
don't know.
corner and have a look around by stealthily stealthing.
Our sneaky
right.
invisible guy.
Yeah. So you see that the passageway kind of veers off to 2 directions, but you can see that towards the east, it actually looks like it opens up into some fairly large cavern. The light, you can't quite see it, but as you move forward, your light kind of glistens off these blue veined stalactites that are hanging from the ceiling, and stalagmites that are coming out of the floor. You can hear this faint dripping of water. You see a giant rock. There's this giant boulder right there. It's probably the size, like a giant boulder, kind of blocking the way almost. You can go back and report that to your group, I guess.
Yes, I'll go and tell them.
All right.
That was me reporting back to them.
They have been duly informed.
They were paying attention.
Older,
They might be looking at their new characters. I don't know.
Are we good to go?
Oh, that's a nice token. Yeah, we're good to go. It's up to you guys. Whatever you want to do.
Press on.
Oh yeah, so there's a boulder up there and there's a corridor to the north. So,
question: the new characters, do they arrive? Do we meet up with them?
No, they don't. So they're not going to arrive yet. Paraball's got to go get them.
Got it.
So they're not quite here yet, but I'll add them to the combat tracker when they arrive.
he's going to listen at this door.
So Morin Lopez. Okay, that was actually you. I think you rolled the wrong character sheet.
Oh yeah, it's River Jenkins. Sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. So you're going to go to there. Yeah. So inside this room, you can hear voices. They sound orcish in nature.
Is there a keyhole to look through?
There is.
See anything through it?
You see an orc sleeping on a bed and 2 orcs sitting cross-legged on the floor. Looks like they're playing cards. There is a little bit of light in the room. They have a candle lit. And then you see another door just to the north. And then the hallway abruptly ends. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was asking River how many were in there.
3. 1 asleep and 2 playing. Playing dice.
We don't have to kill them. I hate to leave orcs alive, but
No, we just want to sneak around as much as we can and rescue the old man, don't we?
I think so, yeah.
What's Phil Winter and Down Anderson doing?
Well, I'm waiting for the DM to acknowledge that I've moved up.
Oh,
yeah.
I'm sorry. I didn't even see that. I apologize. I hate locking tokens, but Jimmy's like out of control, so I feel like I gotta lock him. So
I'm
if I could just lock his guys,
I'm
I would.
sneaking up slowly around places. You just think
everyone is completely trustworthy except for Jimmy.
You think I'm trying to sneak around and scout the map out, but I'm not, because I don't like it when my players do either.
All right. Since I can't handle token lock, which I readily acknowledge, I'm going to turn it off.
Good.
I apologize, Fel Winter.
No, it's fine. So we're going to skip this open room that clearly has orcs in it as we continue to search for the missing farmer. Is that correct?
Yeah, they're playing dice.
There was no indication of orcs. There was no indication of orcs in this room. All that he saw was dripping, her dripping water, stalactites, stalagmites, and this big giant boulder kind of at the door.
Got it.
So this door, so you don't really hear anything in there, and
well, I think we need to. If we're looking for someone, we're going to have to open up the door and take a look. Right?
Is this a dead end here? Is it?
It is a dead end. Yeah.
Okay.
Oz is going to listen at the second door. I don't know if somebody did already.
It looks like a not dead end.
Yeah, that's bizarre, huh? It looks like a not a dead end.
Looks like it could be a secret door. I'm going to search for secret doors.
Ooh,
all right.
Construction tricks.
How do you search for secret doors?
There's a on your character sheet that says SD, and if you hover over it, the tooltip says secret doors. You see that? Yeah. River Jenkins, you failed. You don't see a secret door there. No, sorry, Oz. It looks like a dead end to you. You got to do a construction trick. What question do you have?
Like, is there some sort of does it look like the wall? It's like the same material. Does it look like it's a false wall? That's kind of what I'm looking for.
You notice that the seam where the wall hits the floor does not quite look right. Like it's where it meets the floor.
I knew it. I share this information with the party.
It's missing the mortar that was in between all the other joints. Like if you look at the other side to your left.
We should all check that door or that wall. I think there's a secret door.
That may be so.
Well, if you're going to spend... Yeah, so are you guys going to take the time to find this? Since you're not going to be able to just...
Well, if we're looking,
take a little
while. Okay, right? Yeah.
If we're looking for someone, we need to check every room, even the quiet ones.
It's true.
It's true. Actually, there's a quiet room here, isn't there? Should we have a look?
Okay, so somebody opened this door, and when they opened this door, and then he stepped in.
Yep.
Yep. All right. So there's these two orcs. They were sitting on the ground playing dice, and they immediately stand up and grab their short swords. And
excuse me, we're looking for a farmer.
Yeah. So let's see if they're surprised. They are not surprised. And you're going to roll for initiative, please. Fel Winter, the Chaos Cleric, is like, why belabor this? Let's get on with it.
Exactly.
All right.
That's the spirit, Fel. Get in there.
Well, he's feeling a little confident now that he knows reinforcements are coming, I think. All right, go ahead. Udit, you're up. All right, Udit number 1. So he grabs his short sword and moves towards Fel here and attacks.
No cleric?
And misses. What's that?
Or I should say, no farmer? There's no farmer here?
Wow, there's no farmer in here. Okay, go ahead, River. Looks like a barracks room of some sort.
Last I heard, we didn't hear anything in this room, so.
All right, Orc Guard number 2. He is going to step up here and attempt to put the smackdown on Winter again. He's going to miss. All right. And down
Good defense, Mel.
Yeah. Fell Winter the Brave. He's got a torch in one hand and a shield in the other. Do you even have a weapon drawn? You can hit him with a torch?
No, he's got a torch in one hand and a shield in the other.
Okay.
Trying to throw this hand axe.
Nice. Fell walks into the room with a torch, no weapon drawn.
Fell looks back at this dwarf that never fights in melee combat, and he's like, "Will you get up here?"
It's a girl dwarf. Come on, man.
She dwarf, yeah.
Fell says that's sexist.
All right.
Yeah.
Girl dwarves can brain orcs as much as boy dwarves can.
This is era 1978. Girl dwarfs didn't fight. Okay, so I'm just saying. Yeah. All right,
different
Dallas,
time.
what do you got? Different time. All right, you missed, man. That's too bad. Okay, Fell Winter with the torch. What are you gonna do, buddy?
Fighting withdrawal. Let the dwarves handle it.
Can you? Let's see. Can that be done, or do they have to be engaged in melee? Let's see. What is it? What do you think, Nate?
Well, okay, like if you go strict to do a fighting withdrawal, you have to actually declare it before the round is rolled.
We haven't been doing that. That's why
But I know we're playing loose. I play pretty loose too, so I usually let it happen.
Yeah. Yeah, you could do that. He doesn't have to be engaged. In 2E, I think they have to be engaged by somebody else. So yeah, go ahead, do your fighting withdrawal there.
Alrighty.
Yeah,
So
we're definitely playing loose, guys.
He steps out and he says to the dwarves, "There you go, your hated enemy."
It's hard to like think ahead too, because the situation is always changing, right?
Right. Yeah.
Well, that's the thing about the two. We actually played with the AD&D initiative system, and it was an adjustment when we played last year, because it's like, well, how do I know at the top of the turn what's going to happen later in the turn? And of course, that's the point.
Right.
You're anticipating it's all unfolding at the same time.
I do spells that way because that's the only way to like disrupt a spell.
Right.
Yep. Okay,
all right.
Oz, you're up.
Axe to the face. Axe to the face, Crom. Here he goes.
Do it, Crom.
Oh, it's Cromwell.
Whoosh. You got lucky, orc, he says.
You know what? Another thing. If you were playing D&D, right? A 12 never misses anything in D&D 5th edition. You never miss, basically. It's always hit.
Bounded accuracy.
And by the time you're level 5, you got like plus 93 to hit.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, you just never miss. You never ever miss. It's just really.
Yeah, I mean, you do get Thaco. I mean, your Thaco does decrease, which is like your BHB, like a bonus to hit. So it does kind of have that effect as you level. It makes it easier, but
that's why I started playing the old school D&D and all. But when 5th edition, you never miss.
Yeah.
How I wish
you might only do 1 damage, but you always hit pretty much.
What were you saying? Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was just saying how I wish that were true. I wish that were true for my fighter's sake. In 5th edition,
you must have bad lucky dice, but you just got to get new dice. Yeah, and remember to blow the dice.
Roll initiative, guys.
Right, roll initiative. Roll initiative, are we?
Yeah. Now you guys start hearing a noise from the room that's right next door to you up there. You start hearing some rustling behind that door. Okay.
Ujit has rolled. There's a guy called Russell.
All right.
With no arms and no legs, under a pile of leaves.
Yep.
All right. So this orc's going to step up here, and he sees this dirty little gnome, and
you got this, River.
Oh my God! He rolls a 2. Oh, the gods have looked favorably upon you. Okay, Phil Winter, the Chaos Cleric who started this mess. who did a fighting withdrawal, what are you going to do?
Well, question: these two doors on these two rooms, do they open inward or outward?
They open inward.
That's unfortunate. Do they have handles?
They do have handles.
All right, so because I am a beefy 10 strength, I'm gonna sort of dart over to this door, and I'm gonna hold the door shut with all my might.
Okay. All right. And you hear this scratching. You hear scratching on the other side of the door, like claws is what it sounds like to you. All right, orc number 2. He's like, these guys are blocking him. So what's he gonna do here? Does he have a spear? No, he doesn't have a spear. He grabs a piece of furniture, and he's going to just throw it like a splash weapon. Let's just roll it. Let's see how he rolls. He rolls a 15. That'll hit an AC 5. Okay, so this piece of furniture is going to like land. So you guys in the back down, and you're going to have to move as a reaction, or you're going to get hit by this piece of furniture. It's flying through the air. What do you want to do? All right, you can move 5 feet. Okay, you're going to move. All right. So let me add an asset here. While I'm doing that, down, it's your turn. But there's this big, giant, broken chair in this spot now.
Giant chair,
I'll
is it?
add it there. Yeah, it's just like a desk. I don't know. He was doing some studying. Who knows? Where's my asset?
Oh, the desk from behind him is now over here by us. Can you not redraw the map
right.
and put it in the right place?
There we go.
I'm back in 3 hours. I'm just going to go and redraw the map.
Yeah. So there it is. It's a barrel, but pretend it's a desk. Go ahead, down. It's all make believe, anyways.
Is it?
Hey, I got a delivery happening here. I'll be gone for one sec, but I'm just going to keep axing the face of the orc.
Yeah, don't worry. I'll play you, and I'll make sure I do some flavor voiceovers. Don't worry about it. Okay, so down. She's going to throw another hand axe. So I think you're out of hand axes now, right?
Must be.
I think down's got like 20 hand axes. All right, so that's a miss. All right, so orc number 3, he's in front here. He's going to go after this little gnome again because
you like hitting me. I know. Yeah, it's you and
that's a 1. I rolled a 1 and a 2. Okay, River, what you got, man? That's you, Jimmy.
Yeah, I know. So what does magic missile do?
Well, I mean,
back.
Does it do 3 missiles?
I mean, technically, you probably should have. Yeah,
okay, I won't bother then.
Let's
okay.
see. Well, for you, I'm gonna do 1, but
okay. Right, I know what I'm going to do. I'm not going to do magic missile. I'm going to shoot.
You're technically supposed to declare spells at the beginning of combat, though, per the rules.
Yeah, I didn't do the spell. I just did a crossbow attack. Even though this is Uja flip,
Okay.
it was actually
like to his face. You did it. Well, they both rolled 1.
It was to yeah, no, it's because I'm.
Oh, I see. All right, roll damage. Roll damage on your orc. So you're doing a range attack at melee range.
I'm doing a range attack on orc 2.
All right, but you're in melee with a guy. This might go badly for you. All right, so when it's his turn.
Did it do any damage?
Right,
It did do some damage, right. Now it's Uja Flip's go.
Yeah, it's Uja's turn.
Uijit, that's what his name is really. Irish for moron. And that's close range, I don't want it.
It's short. Yep. That's a miss. That's a miss. All right, Oz. He's back.
He's back. He's gonna go axe to the face. Oh, he can't hit anything.
Got some good rolls here. All right, roll initiative again, please. All right, down. You're up, but I think you're out of hand axes.
Fel looks pointedly at her battle axe and then at an orc.
While you're holding the door.
Uh-huh.
I think you're muted.
Sorry about that. My last turn too, I was muted. I'm going over and assisting to hold the door.
That's probably good. That's definitely a good idea. So I was kind of hoping you do that. All right, so it's orc number 3. Let's see, orc number 3. Okay, he's going to attack the dwarf and miss. Phil Winter is holding the door. No
well, hang
check
on a
required.
Second. Hold on a second. If the dwarf comes over here and also starts holding the door,
yeah,
with a snarl, he says, "Fine, you do it," and he'll step over to here and pull out his sling.
So okay, so now it's just one person holding the door again. Got it. Okay, nice. You gonna take anything other than just pull your? Okay, orc number 1.
Well, my understanding is I can't pull it out and use it in the same turn. Is that correct?
You could pull a weapon out. If you were holding something in your hand, you'd have to drop it. That's how I rule it. Like,
okay, so here's my question: Can I pull out my sling and attack with it in the same turn?
Yes, if you whatever you're holding in your hand, you dropped, which in this case was nothing.
So this whole time I've been doing a 2-turn process where the first round I drop and pull it out, and the second round I attack. I did that with my mace in the last fight.
Okay.
I didn't realize.
I thought you were just doing excellent role playing.
Oh no, not at all. I just thought I was following the rules. Remember, I haven't played this before.
It's okay. It's okay, because neither have I. Can you tell? No, I'm just joking.
So in that case, he's going to drop his torch in the square that he was in, and he's going to step out here with a snarl, pull out his sling, and he's going to whip a stone at orc guard number 1.
Yeah. So how I rule it is like if you have a sword and you want to like put your sword in your scabbard and you want to draw your sling out and you want to try to use it, you're going to have to wait. It's going to take a turn to do that. But if you just drop your sword on the ground and you whip out your warhammer, you can use your warhammer.
Believe it or not, that is the standard rule in every edition of D&D. But for some reason, I thought it was different in this game because I think I may have asked earlier and there was a little confusion.
Well, that's me. I'm 100% confused all the time. Okay.
So I rolled a 1. So that was all for that. So there's my 1. And
but at least we established it wasn't excellent role playing. All right. So orc number 1 is going to go after River Jenkins, who's holding a crossbow to his face. So this orc's going to get a little bonus.
I wasn't shooting him. I was shooting his mate behind him.
He's still, but you're trying to do a range attack with a guy standing over you with a sword, but he still missed you.
Yeah, I know. There's no rules for a range attacks in combat.
I just made it up. I'm making it up on the fly.
But Savage Worlds has got rules for that.
Yeah, I just made it up. I just invented it to use on you.
All right, you and Kevin, you're always trying to kill me, you bastards. Right, Ujma Flip's going to do a flabberjap with a shibboleth.
All right, that sounds. I don't know what that is, but it sounds
exciting. 20. 12. Is that a hit? Oh, I actually hit something.
How did you get? Oh, because your bonus. Yeah, look at that. 2 damage. Nice. That's a beefy hit. Good job.
2 damage is a beefy hit.
Yeah, orc number 2. Let's see. He's running out of furniture. What's he gonna do? He's gonna start screaming, "Boss, boss!" He's screaming. Right for his boss. All right, River, you're back up. You still have your crossbow. This guy's trying to hit you in the face.
These people trying to shoot
That's you again.
So mean, man. They're so mean.
Yeah. All right, and you hit this guy again too.
There it is.
2 damage. Did it kill him? No, because you're rolling terrible. We're like round 3, and you haven't killed a single orc yet. Sometimes you just gotta like focus fire on one orc. All right, and somebody died. He had to have died. No, he didn't, because you're all fighting a different orc. This is nice. I love it.
They're all going to die at the same time.
My 2E group does this all the time. They never focus fire, And okay, so before the end of the next round, you hear this loud noise on the other side of this door. So I need Down Anderson to make. I want you to make an open doors roll. Okay, it's going to be an opposed open doors roll. I'm going to make mine on the table, and I rolled a 5. That's terrible. That's a terrible roll, by the way. You do your open doors. If you succeed, you hold the door. As long as you don't roll a 6. No, you want to roll the OD, which is under exploration, and it says open door.
Sorry.
You see that? No, it's okay. 4. Okay, good. So you failed by less than the orc, so you win. So the door pops open a little bit, but you somehow managed to shut it again because the orc rolled a 5 out of 6 and you rolled a 4 out of 6, and you have a 2 in 6 chance. So based on your strength. So okay,
More
so
power down.
Yeah, you barely hold the door shut. Okay, so it is a new round. So please roll initiative.
I think it was my technique. I had my legs spread with both of my hands on the door.
Yeah, it fell. Just the Chaos Cleric just left you to it because he wanted to get some of that beefy sling damage.
Yeah,
on these
which
guys.
I saw it out of the corner of my eye. Like I too thought, this is gonna take him a little while to get that sling out. But the way that he like almost danced, and when he was moving away, that sling went behind him and just went into a shot. I was like, when did he set the shot?
Yeah, the Chaos Cleric, man. He's like, he knows what he's doing.
Unbelievable.
He's the only one that knows what's going on here. All right, so Down, it's your turn, and I'm gonna guess you're continuing to hold the door.
Remember to unmute.
Yeah, we're gonna say yes. We're gonna say yes. Okay, Widget, what are you gonna do? Focus fire.
Guess
Let's
what?
focus
Guess
fire.
what Widget's going to do?
You're gonna run away. I can't believe no one's died.
Oh, for.
All right, you rolled a 1. That's a good roll. All right, so this
It's
is
a really
orc number
good roll.
2.
Yeah, very good. Yeah, no, it's not.
Well, he still can't get in there, and he doesn't have any more furniture to throw. So he's going to continue to yell, "Boss, boss, boss, boss! There are people here!" He says, "Get Willie." You hear him say, "Get Willie" in broken common. All right. So orc number 1. Well, who Willie is, we don't know. Well, he's just going to go after Jenkins, who's still trying to fire a crossbow while engaged immediately. Why can't his orc? He's rolled a 5, a 2, and a 1 attacking this stupid gnome.
Because he shouldn't be attacking me. He should be going for the big orc, not the little tiny Jenkins. That's what it is.
All right, so this here it is. Here's on Oz.
Against him.
Oh man, everybody rolls terrible. It's like standard
Oh,
D&D first edition. All right, Jenkins, what are you gonna do? You gonna go for the orc that's yelling for Willie, or are you gonna Yeah, of course you are. You keep hitting and doing like 1 to 2 damage around. It's hilarious.
Oh, perfect. Can I spend a penny on that?
No, he's heavy though. He's heavy. All right, Fellwinter.
All right, so he's going to adjust down to here so he can see the more heavily wounded orc, guard number 3, and he will whip his sling at that orc's head.
He's got tiny gnome crossbow bolts sticking out of him. He's like a pincushion.
But he misses. It clatters. It clatters off his helmet harmlessly. Glance at me.
All right, back to Oz. You going to hit somebody again?
All right, Oz is going to try to finish this one.
No one else could do any damage but you.
Well, not this round.
Christ. All right, so I need an open doors roll from Down Anderson again, please.
We should have Yakety Sax playing right now.
Oh, a success and a success. So it's a tie. So we're going to re-roll it. Now the orcs gets a 1 out of 6 because of his strength, and you get a 2 out of 6. So they're the same. So we're going to re-roll. You failed by 2, and he succeeds. Okay, so the door starts popping open. All right, so the door is coming open, and on the other side of the door, you see this giant furry creature and a giant orc. All right. We're going to open this door, and there they are. All right, so please roll initiative, guys. All right, orc number 1. Well, you know who he's going after.
Going after Gromit.
Oh, he got him this time. Oh, and River Jenkins falls to the ground with that magic missile still on his mind that he never got to use. All right, River, you're dead. And Widget, you're up.
You killed my friend.
Yes, I did. Yes,
I
I
mean-
did. In my best orc voice. There's a 20. All right, now roll that 1 damage. 3. All right. Did you kill him though? No, you didn't. Because you guys are all attacking a different orc. You guys like. All right, down. So they're coming out, but you're free, so you could draw your weapon and attack if you'd like. All right, and you're gonna miss. That's brutal. Okay, orc number 2. So he. Go ahead.
If I didn't use a movement, am I able to disengage? I mean, it provokes, but
disengaging would be your action.
okay, and completely. Okay, perfect.
Yeah, it would be your complete action. So,
okay.
All right. So this guy, he's still screaming for his boss. All right, orc trainer number 2. He's just gonna try to hit you with his longsword. Oh, he's gonna miss you, man. All right. So here comes the ferret. So this ferret's pretty nasty. All right, he's gonna run up here. He's got these very sharp teeth, and he's just gonna try to sink them into you. And he's gonna hit you. And how lucky is that? Wow, took 1 damage.
So just had a meal, not very hungry.
Yeah, that's right. All right, Fell Winter, you're up, buddy. You guys are somehow haven't killed a single orc.
I know, it's amazing.
10.
So the gnome is dead. Can we get an updated token there so I can take a screenshot?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Let's see.
I'm doing a running tally on Twitter.
Oh, are you? Okay.
Of all the deaths.
I told everybody about my terrible OSC game. All right, there you go. There's another one.
No, it's very classic OSC. All right, so now that there's a gap there, I don't want that third orc to come out and make trouble. So what I'm going to do is drop my sling, draw my mace, step into the pocket, and try to help kill guard number 3.
All right.
Now, I haven't yet hit this game. And my streak is unbroken. Moving on.
All right, orc number 3. He's going to try to attack the dwarf again. He can't hit the dwarf either, so it's okay. And he rolls a 3. Wow, this is like, how many rounds are this? Is like round 20. All right, Oz, all right, can we kill one of these orcs? I just want one orc to die. They're all almost half dead. You actually haven't done enough damage to kill 2 of them completely. And
dude, it was almost a 16 whip.
All right, roll initiative. Okay, I'm going to script in automatic initiative. What do you guys think? You guys think I should do that, or is you guys like
doing that? Yes,
I'm fine. I'm fine with that, actually.
Okay, I'm going to script this.
Is that a feature coming? You think that would be awesome?
Yeah.
The automatic initiative is okay. It's still good to roll initiative so people know they're rolling, isn't it?
Yeah. I it's my rule set, so I'll add it and I'll update.
Oh yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah.
I usually do group for my games, but it would still work, I think, right?
Yeah. What I'll do is when it triggers, when you hit the down round to go to the next round, and the round changes, it'll just automatically roll everyone's initiative. So,
awesome.
But it'll be easy because it's starting to bother me. Okay, so River's dead.
Here, hold on. Just I have to say, I love, do love that like action though, the taking initiative every round.
Mm-hmm.
Like the like old guard DMs at Recon, they always do it that way. Like I even learned to do that. Like they will keep a large 6-sided die, one of them, and just go like 1, 2, and turn the die like as their combat tracker.
Yeah,
and like the 6-sided die initiative is so powerful. So I just wanted to like cheer for it.
So what we'll do is it'll be in the options menu, so you could select it. So if you want to continue to use individual rolling initiatives, you can, or
Yeah,
if you want to do
manual or
group,
automatic. Yeah, good idea.
yeah. So it'll just
Yeah,
it'll be an option that you could totally not use if you don't want to. Okay, so down Anderson, just like I added weapon proficiencies, and there's the encumbrance systems are in, and then there's the race option, and there already is a group initiative.
It's not like the 5th edition where you can have the same initiative all the time. It's different every round, isn't it?
Right. Yeah. Unless you have a slow weapon, so then you're going last.
Yeah,
So
that
then
kind
you
of
should
thing's
make
hard
you
to
should
do.
that should be automatic as well.
Yeah, I could. I should probably script that too. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, like, doing initiative every round in a home game is tough, man. Like, that's what's so cool about this.
One of the nice things about the automation in Fantasy Grounds for 5e is that you can set up variable initiative and then have it automated. So it's just every round, it's just the initiative order ends up different, and it's really cool.
Makes combat's more exciting for sure.
Yeah, it's dynamic. You never know what's going to happen.
Yeah, that's what we've been started doing on our Friday game. Yeah, because of playing Savage Worlds, with 11's decided to start doing it.
I'll go see what 5e does.
All right. 5e's got the standard rule is initiative is rolled once at the beginning, and that's it. The optional rule is you start it every round, roll it every round like this.
Right. Which you never do in a home game for the reasons stated, but in Fantasy Grounds you can automate it, and it's wonderful.
Right. Yep. Okay. All right. So who's up? It is down. So
what are my what are the consequences for disengage?
You get to move half your movement, and that's it. As long as if you just call it a withdrawal, they can't.
So isn't it like kind of holding an attack too? Like if that orc follows him up, I think he gets to attack still if it's the same round.
Is this Nate?
Yeah, I believe that's the rule. I can check.
Okay. Only the following forms of movement. Okay, the character moves backwards up to your half movement rate. There must be a clear path. Well, yeah, I mean it is. It's under movement, so it's actually not under attack. So I think you're right. I think that would probably be the correct reading of it. I'm looking at the book right now.
Like the only way to hold an action, sort of, right? Like a
So it's 230. It's page 234. If anybody has the book,
I'm gonna check. Right.
Okay, so yeah, I think that's probably fair. Like if he were to engage you, you would get to attack because it isn't your attack action. It actually is under movement. So okay, we'll rule that. We'll move on. All right, orc number 1. He's going to attack Fel because he's evil. He's the chaos cleric. Oh, brutal. What is your AC? Like 7?
5.
Oh, okay. Orc number 2. He has nothing he can do. He's calling Willie.
Oh, hey, it's for retreating. You have to declare it. The other actions need not be declared.
Or move when in melee must declare this.
Yep. The character turns and flees from melee, moving up to their full encounter movement rate. But the character may not attack, and the opponent gains a +2 bonus to all attacks against that character and ignores a bonus to the character's shield. That's a retreat. For the fighting withdrawal, the character moves backwards and up to half their encounter movement rate, and there must be a clear path. And you're right, it doesn't say they can't attack.
Yeah.
And if Saturn is in the 3rd house and Jupiter is in retrograde, you can.
Yeah. All right.
Exactly.
So orc number 3. Orc number 3. Did he already attack you? No, he didn't. Here he goes. Oh, there we go.
Up.
It might be. We'll see. It could always be a 1.
It is a 1. Hilarious. You nick him.
This is an hour-long combat round. All right, Widget. But hey, you know what? We're
first level combat.
We're working through all the rules here. All right, Widget. Which one do you want to try to hit now? They're all within a sliver of death.
They hit the same one I've been hitting the whole time until it dies.
This is terrible. You guys.
Or I'm going to miss.
Focus fire. All right, so this guy, he comes out.
Well, Widget has been focusing his fire the whole time.
So he's going to chase after you down. He doesn't like where you're heading that direction. So you can do an attack on this guy. Go ahead. And then he's going to launch an attack on you. You go first. Nice. Let's see if he can hit you. No, unfortunately, he can't. Right. Giant Barrett's going to come out. And
there's like a gas leak in this dungeon.
He's going to look at these 1s, man. I love it. This is okay. Fel, you're up, man.
All right, here we go. This is happening. Natural 20.
Natural
20. Natural 20.
That's a natural 20, but on the other side.
Oh, jeez.
Hello, Drake.
Yeah, all right. Somebody end this.
All right.
I'd like to point out that no orcs have died.
Yeah, that's right.
Again. And also, we're now outnumbered when we were not outnumbered.
I can't hit anything either, man. Oh my god.
All right, new round. Roll initiative, please.
I'm calling bullshit on this random number generator.
All right.
It seems like that. Jesus.
Well, he's got.
Oh, hang on. I've just rolled initiative for a character that's not even on the combat tracker.
It's all right. All right, Widget, you're up.
Minimize that one so I don't carry on using it. Right, Widgets go. Widget.
Hey, sometimes things just end in a TPK, man. That's just the way it goes sometimes, you know?
No, a TPK would mean they'd have to hit us.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'd have to hit them, yeah. So
we're just endlessly trapped in this purgatory of missing each other for the rest of the day.
Widget misses.
So Fellwinter drops into a fighting crouch and he says, "At last I've lined up my kill move. Winter's Bite!" And he swings his mace.
All right. It's see what happens.
See?
Yeah, he hits the one. He hits the one I've been shooting for 10 minutes.
For 1 point of damage.
And he still doesn't die.
Correct.
Oh.
It's a giant ferret now. How big is a giant ferret?
All right, the giant ferret is going to attack, and he's going to roll a 1.
Bro.
How big is it? How big is a giant ferret?
Oh, he's big. His pelt is worth quite a bit. All right, orc number 2. He still can't do anything, and he's going to hide around the corner because he's almost dead now. And Down Anderson, you're up.
Yes.
Come on, somebody
and
needs to
on
make
a healthy
big
target, so I gotta really.
Yeah, we need a big hit, guys. 4. It rolled over. I saw it. It was a 13. All right, number 1. Number 1 is there.
This feels like a disproportionate amount of single-digit rolls on both sides.
Quite literally, we can't hit anyone. All right.
Please just put us out of our misery, orcs.
Oh, I rolled the damage. Sorry. Let me give you your life back.
It's a fate worse than death. I will agree.
All right.
Just let someone win.
Oh my god. All right, orc number 3. This is terrible.
I have to believe that the rolls in the app.
All right, here he goes. I'm going to get you this time, Mark.
15 missed. So, I mean, it's not. Yeah. So
there it is.
It's because Oz has actually got pretty decent AC, and he rolled a 2. The problem is we're rolling 2s, but I think you killed him.
Yeah, he's dead.
Put him down. Yeah.
Thank God. All right.
Your next ferret.
All right.
Okay.
Your next.
All right. Roll initiative. All right. Focus fire, guys. We need you to focus fire on somebody. Pick a target. Somebody be the captain. Call the target. It's the only way you can win.
Kill OSC 1. Right. That's what I'm going to do.
Yep.
All right.
We're going to kill this orc down here.
All right. Weed it.
Luigi. Oh, fuck.
Come on, man.
God.
All right. Down.
Yeah, so many nat ones. Yeah.
You're muted if you're talking. We're missing out. Your
Okay. Hang on a second. Stop.
Yeah.
Just
What's
look at the chat log. 1 2 4 1 5 4 3 7 4. What is up with this random number generator?
I don't know, man.
Cool
It's
dice.
not the script. I promise, man.
Oh
It's
my
like,
God, dude.
it's
Yeah,
straight
it
up.
happens
It's
in real life as well.
Sure. But it's amazing.
That's good. You need to change the
All right,
dice.
now number 1's going to roll a 20 because you just did all that. So here we go. Here it is. No, never mind.
Here we go.
Fell.
And a
Fell, it's
4.
you, man. Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
No,
He's
wait,
gonna
this
sting-
OSC 1 has got like half a hit point left. All you got to do is fart on it and it's going to die.
Winter's Bite, and he swings the main.
There it is.
Yeah.
No.
Misses.
I'm a cleric with a 10 strength. I can't hit with a 12. What are you talking about?
Oh my God. All right. So this guy, he's gonna get in the battle now. He's in it.
I mean,
Actually,
cinematically though, this is like all swashbuckling track
It's like
Amazing.
Thorson versus
Yeah,
Thorson.
you guys are like
Oh,
playing
Until you
fucking
realize this is the most
Ching,
boring
ching.
movie fight ever because each
Yeah.
combat round lasts for a minute and we're on round 28.
Oh, geez. Okay, so yeah, so somehow Oz is still standing. Like, all right, Ferret Orc Guard, Training Guard. He's gonna attack down and probably miss. Yep. And then the ferret. Okay, let's see if he can close out Oz. This might be it. It or not.
Oz fights another
Wow.
day.
Luckily, Oz
See,
has
this
got some
guy, and
decent
this
armor.
ferret's got it. Yeah, and this ferret's got like he's got a Thaco of 18 too, which is pretty brutal. All right, but it still misses you. Okay, so Oz, you're up, man.
He's going to try to take out the guard number 2, and Ferret,
Yeah.
you're next.
It's why I removed the bugbear's finger and gave it to the kobolds when I run this as a one shot to give the ring to you guys. Like that's not part of the adventure. I just moved it.
Nice.
Because
But
we
the-
need it.
the-
Otherwise,
the
I'd be dead a
kobold-
long time ago.
Yeah,
There's
the
been like 3 or
kobold is
4 that were right there.
right. The kobold's part of the adventure. Now, one of the kobolds is the other kobold I added, but hey.
Is that
All
a
right,
dead?
so,
Did that a dead orc? No, he's not dead yet. That orc is
Yeah.
just not dying.
So the one died. He died. He killed him.
I chopped him
All right.
right in the head.
Please roll initiative, guys. If you guys somehow only lose one person in this fight that's gone for like an hour, it's amazing. All right. All right. Fel rolls the 0
Cool.
initiative again.
I have done a grand total of 1 point of damage this fight.
Cool.
Did you hit him?
I just ensured that that's
He's
not going to
dead.
happen with my roll.
He's dead. We actually
Right,
killed him
well-
at last.
All right.
Not
So
a
there was
nice
the-
dude.
All right. So he's going to try to get down. He's going to see what happens. And he's going to miss. All right. So the ferret, here goes the ferret on to Oz. Jesus
Right, we got
Christ.
a whale on
All
the
right,
ferret
down.
now, I think, haven't we?
All right. Go ahead, down.
Right. Well, you know what's coming.
20.
Yeah.
There we go.
I mean, at some point, right?
That's what I like to see. Heavy.
Oh, he's still not down though. But that
Yeah,
was
but
close.
I'll take the heavy. He was healthy before.
All right, it
Thank
is
you.
Fellwinter's turn. Quit now. You can't move him yet. No moving. Not yet. Not yet. I'm just getting him ready. I'm getting him ready. Jimmy, that
Is
was you.
there such a thing as flanking in OSE?
There is. Okay, so there are. Yes, so there are combat. Let me give it to you guys. I'll put it in chat there. And so those are all the bonuses you could get. So I do like +2 from behind.
Okay.
Um,
Do I have his back?
but I don't do flanking. Yes, you definitely have his back.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go ahead and roll, and then here, let me add a +2 to hit modifier, and here we go. Yeah, and I'm going to sort of flank the guard ferret guy. Now I hit.
Because I felt bad for you.
From behind, I brain him for 1, doubling my damage output this fight.
Who did you attack? The
If you
ferret?
You almost. All right, so it is Oz's turn. Oz, you're up.
All right. He's going full ferret.
The t-shirt.
Oh my goodness.
All right. It is a new round. I need you guys to roll initiative. Oh, look at these. Those are some good initiative rolls on my guys. Oh, look at that Woojit, man. That really that +1 dex helps you, huh?
Yeah, so I'm going to get behind this ferret and try and assassinate it. Am I behind it and does it know I'm there?
You can't assassinate it, I don't think. What does it say? What does your ability
Unaware
say?
from behind. Does it know I'm there? He's looking at the dwarf is what I think.
Unaware humanoid from behind. So I would say that 2 things. He's not a humanoid and he is aware.
Okay, well, I'm still going to get behind him and stab him though. All right, okay.
All right, go for it. Go for it. He's definitely not a humanoid. I mean, we could agree on that, right?
No, ferrets are definitely
Oh,
humanoids. They've got 4 arms and a head and 2 eyes. That's a humanoid, isn't it? Dagger. Where are you, Dagger? Is that +10 for Dagger?
Are ferrets mammals? They may be.
They are a mammal, yeah, but they're not.
Yeah, they are mammals. They're not humanoid though.
Yeah. All right, Orc Guard, Ferret Guard. He's going to continue to try to kill down. Jesus Christ. This is just like I can't.
Faith in
There we
mammal.
go. All right. I'm sorry, buddy.
Ferret
There it
bit
is.
me.
And you're dead, right? Yep.
No, still alive.
That's my third wound.
Oh, that's it? I thought you were.
Yeah.
Oh,
You rolled a
No,
2.
Oz has been pretty lucky so far.
oh,
Yeah.
so I rolled a 1 on the first one. That was your first damage you took before, just the round
Yeah,
before,
correct.
wasn't it?
Yeah.
Wow.
Mhm.
Okay, Fel. I thought I was about to kill you. Okay, go ahead, Fel.
It sounds like he attacked the dwarf, so I still have his back.
Yes.
It was
Okay.
hard to be alive. I
That's
saw that.
so lean.
And I triple my damage output to 3.
Oh my god.
You're so close to killing this guy.
I rolled a 1, and then I rolled
All
a
right.
1, and then I rolled a 1.
Okay, down. All you have to do is make contact, man. Just make contact on this guy.
This
That's all you
fight
gotta
is
do.
statistically improbable.
No, it's totally impossible. It never
Hey,
happened.
What? Yeah.
All right, down. Just make contact, buddy. All right. All right, we'll let you do your roll because you got to get the 1 out of your system.
Oh my gosh.
But it's enough. And the orc, tell us about your killing blow after exchanging blows after blow with this guy. Tell us how you did it.
I'm so furious, and the fact that the carnage before me that has no blows, that I, strength in outrage, lifts my battle axe with right hand, holding it right above the head, taunting, just slamming my left hand down into the blade. I press it right in through its cranium. It only dealt that 1 damage, but it was just enough to crack it and shut its brain.
All right. But you do notice that the ferret is now pissed. Okay.
Yeah.
So, all right. And just at this exact moment, this little halfling, he comes around the corner. He's like, "Oh, hello, I'm Milo Whistlepot. I heard you guys needed a hand." And so we'll let the other guys get into the action now. All right. So Milo's turn.
Right. Oh wait, I'm way down here. I can't even. I haven't even. Okay, let's see. All right. I'll move up.
Yeah, you
Yep.
just
All right,
arrived.
Double movement up and down. I was like,
That's
Milo.
my halfling. Don't kill him. It's my
Let's
kill.
wait to hear your songs later. Now, let's finish that ferret. I don't know. I used my move. I don't know. That was a double move. Do I have any attack?
I mean, okay, so you could move a maximum of 40 feet. How long did you move? How far did you move?
He
didn't
moves 40, less than 40, about
I think
35.
he can get it. Yeah. He can
Yes,
attack.
you could move up to 40 feet and still attack.
Right.
Yep.
Oh shoot. I don't.
You should have taken the gourmand weapons pack because it has a frying pan that you can actually equip and use as a weapon. That would have been hilarious.
Now he tells you.
I
Yeah.
do.
In fact, I'm going to give you the frying pan just because.
Right.
Give me one
Wait.
second.
Absolutely. Essential. It was given to me by my
Samurais.
mother.
Yeah,
Given to me by.
yeah.
It was given to me by my mother, and she grew a halfling like myself. Many eggs, many bacons. And we
Mini
celebrate
bacons, huh?
when
Many
we,
second breakfasts ago.
Mini bacons. All right, let's find the gourmand here. All right, here's your frying pan. Here it comes. I'll give you a little garlic too. All right, I equipped it. Now you can use it. Now it should appear. Now that
all ever ate. You all ever ate a ferret? Let's find out. Oh, he didn't like that. He
You're
didn't like
thinking
that
about
threat.
eating, you see.
He
Instead of
hissed
thinking
it.
about
He
eating.
hisses at me. There we go.
we got to equip all your
Hello,
stuff. here.
metallical
Where's you don't have any
animal.
I
armor?
see that.
You have 3 daggers and no armor. How did that happen? Let's see. I'm going to give
I
you
do
some
have a
armor.
hairbrush and a comb, however.
Was it Morn's go?
There
Yeah?
you go. All right, there you go, buddy.
It's important.
I hooked you up. All right, it is Morin's turn. Morin Lopez, the chaotic cleric. He looks like a chaotic cleric. Oh, he's going to hit him with a sling. 40 feet? That seems kind of far.
I forgot to roll initiative with Ulfgar. It looks like
No, it's okay. They're going last because they're just kind of showing up. So 40 feet is right at short range, so it's technically +1, but it's a hit anyways. Okay, good. All right. Did Ulfgar not get a turn?
no, because I forgot to roll initiative, then I rolled it and I placed above Milo.
Oh, okay. Well, go ahead and take your turn, Ulfgar.
Yeah.
All right. I can't see that character's token.
You can't see Ulfgar's token?
Yeah,
cannot.
click so you're not selecting any tokens, and then you'll see it. Click, or if you've
Yeah,
got one
click-
selected, click on it again.
Yeah.
Oh,
then you'll see
I
everything.
see.
If you
Got
open
it.
his character sheet, just double click the token. It'll center you right on.
Got it. All right. So let's see. He can move 30. That's his encounter move.
Yep.
So it's 6 squares.
Yep.
So let's see.
6
here.
squares. Yep.
1, 2. What's all this then? Let's see. I got a hand axe that I could throw. What's the range on that?
He also comes with a 10-foot pole.
30, I think.
10 foot.
30.
30?
Yeah.
All right. Well, he'll go 3, 4.
Okay, so look what Jinky's made in your
There you go.
universe in it.
Down in front.
I mean, imagine if we use the optional rule where, like, if you fire an melee, it could hit your compatriots. You guys would probably be rolling 1s on the monsters and 20s on each other.
Very good.
you
That's
know?
SOP in AD&D. I played like that last year. Yeah, and he misses, of course, because that's how the day is going.
Yep. Okay.
All right.
So
Let's see if Oz.
yeah. Oh, sorry, Oz. Yeah, your turn.
That's all right. That's all right. Oz is going to go ahead and try to finish him. I told you it was my kill. Except
now-
not this round. Okay.
All right. So if you haven't rolled initiative, go ahead and roll initiative. If you're using a slow weapon like a battle axe, then we're going to set you to 0. Let me know. All right, Felwinter, you're up. All right, so now it's the time where it's like that that scene in Office Space where they're all kicking the fax machine. You know, just like,
And
Everybody's-
that's basically what's going on here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fel is going to swing his mace at the ferret, trying to hit that slinky body. That'd be a no.
All right, Milo, Whistlepot.
All right. Gently.
Milo's whistling into a pot.
And pull out my crossbow with both hands. Right down at the ground, like shooting a weapon from another world at the ground. And fire a bolt right down into the ferret.
Oh, I thought that was going to roll over as a 20, man. That's terrible.
Hit the frying pan.
Yep.
And feel Mother smack the back of my head. And
I remember when I was young.
All right, Morn.
And so they had so much fun. Holding hands and singing.
Morn Lopez.
Morn Lopez. Born on a farm. We get a +1 to that roll, do I?
You're way down there? No. Well, 41 feet would be, yeah, so +1, it's short range.
So
Yep.
does a 14 hit?
Let's see. That would be, I got to pull up his AC. Armor class 5. They go 19. 14 does not hit. Yeah, 14 does hit, actually. Armor class 5. Yep, it is a hit.
There's Ujit's
All
go.
right. Widget. We're just going to skip right over that down. Go ahead. Never happened. I think, are you out of hand axes? I've thrown like 20. I'm not sure.
Yeah, down is definitely out of hand axes.
I don't know that you could fit in there. You're like a fat dwarf.
5 foot square. You can fit 2 people in a 5 foot square.
I don't think so. I think a 10-foot square you can.
You have a spear?
I don't think she does. I don't think she has a pole arm because they have reach.
Who just took the 2 spears from the inventory? There was 2 spears in the party sheet when the warrior died.
It's not there anymore. All right. I don't think Down could do much. She's gonna have to wait till Widget dies this turn, unless he were to slide into the room or something to make space. All right. So the ferret's gonna go.
Widget could do that. You see?
Yeah, on your turn, but you didn't. All right. He misses. All right. Ulfgar.
Yeah, Ulfgar sizes up the situation and he pulls out his battle axe and stomps up to here and shoves the halfling out of the way. Move, Squirt.
All right, give me a strength roll. All right, halfling, give me a dex roll.
I mean, he's not in a square anyway. I was just being dramatic.
No, he's gonna get shoved. So I need a dex roll from Miss Milo Whistlepot to see if he ends up on his feet or on his butt. Not that it matters. All right, so you, okay, well, you rolled it with down. We'll count it. All right, because I think his dex is probably good enough, right? What's his dex? His dex is a 14. Yes, that would have succeeded.
And then I miss, of course, because that's how the day goes.
Yep. So he lands on his feet. The dwarf just tossed you. All right, Oz, the dwarf who can't die.
Here he goes.
We're down to what? Oz and the we got 3 people from the original.
Darn it, man. I don't know.
All right, initiative, please.
All the rolls on the screen are single digits again.
This doesn't happen in my Friday night game. So we played last night and it was fine.
Just wake up, man.
Just random. All right, it is Milo's turn.
Get him with that frying pan, Milo. There it is.
There it is, buddy. All right, you hit him with the crossbow. Okay, so you hit him with the crossbow, and so describe your killing blow as the ferret falls to the ground.
Yeah, like I said, I had the crossbow in 2 hands, pointed right down to the ground. Almost like carrying. I've seen some munitions in some lands that powerful punch inspired me. Fired that bolt right down. Was aiming between the eyes, and I missed. It went into its mouth, and it was its last meal.
Yeah, just right down the old windpipe, and the so
I heard a whistle.
Yeah, so the ferret is laying on the ground with a crossbow bolt sticking out of its mouth. It's like pretty disgusting. And you guys somehow managed to survive. Nobody could hit. That was crazy. All right.
If it wasn't already kebabbed, it would look great in the frying.
That's right. Okay, so you guys search the rooms and search the bodies, and you find some loot. And I placed all that on the party sheet. There's a silver dagger in there, a crossbow bolt. Some of this stuff needs to go away. You left it. 2 light
I'm going to
crossbows.
put one of my spears back into the party sheet, and maybe Down wants to grab a spear.
Okay.
Perfect.
All right,
and
so
I will retrieve my hand axes as well.
Yes.
So you guys figured out that there's some sort of secret door up here, but it's going to take you some time. There's also this other cavern over here. You could explore if you so chose.
Secret door, huh? Let me have a look, says Ulfgar.
Gold brooch. The dwarf's like going through taking all the treasure if nobody stops him.
All right, we're going to... So you take your time and, I got to reset this grid. Hold on a second. So you take your time and luckily there's no one around. So you're able to take a couple of turns, and since you know there's a secret door there, you are able to open it. I had to split this map up into two because of the old map requirements for Fantasy Grounds. They limited the size of your map. So if I ever go and redo it, I'll update the module. But okay, so you guys are on the second map now, and I'm going to share it. So here it goes. May take a minute on my connection. Let me know when you can see it. I'm going to grab some water. All right. Did it pop for everybody?
Pop for me.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I could always watch my Discord and it'll go red. And then when it goes back to green, it looks like everybody's got it. Okay, that's weird. I got a recursive call terminated. Warnings here. All right. So you guys open this secret door, and you take a few steps, and you see there's a hallway. So there's a hallway to the left, and you can kind of barely see a light underneath it. And then there's another hallway that kind of goes up to the north. So what do you guys want to do? Or do you guys need a break?
No, I don't need a break. Who needs a break? Anyone? Anyone need a break?
No.
I think we've only got 38 minutes left anyway.
Yeah.
Well, of course,
There's our
just gonna
sneaky invisible guy.
go take a peek around this corner, I guess.
All right. So Ulfgar, as you run up around the corner,
Oh, he's not gonna run up around the corner.
Well, as you peek around the corner, you run into this orc. You guys just completely like bop heads and run into each other. He didn't know you were coming, and you didn't know he was coming. So I need everyone to roll surprise, and so to do that, it's a D6, and you're surprised on a 1. All right, and so no one is surprised yet.
Orc!
All right. And this orc, he's got like blood on his hands. All right.
I had Elo selected for that role.
Yep. Okay. So, and he immediately starts putting his hands up like he's trying to, like he wants to surrender. Like, don't hurt me. He sees all of you guys and he's all by himself. He's pretty cowardly, right? But, all right. So I need everyone to roll for initiative. Okay, Widget, you're up. Okay, so you're going to kill him. Okay, Fel.
Well, Fel's down here, and he sees these doors. He heard the orc. He kind of pops out and looks and sees the situation, and he says, "Take him prisoner. Let's find out what's going on here." And he's just going to have his mace out, and he's going to guard these doors just in case something comes tumbling out of here while they're dealing with the orc.
All right, Milo.
All right.
So you have a torch in one hand.
Yeah. He's waving his hands. I mean, did we strike him?
Jude.
Yeah, he's been hit with a crossbow now.
Right.
You probably reach.
I'm gonna hold. I want to see what he does.
Okay. All right. Down Anderson. That's you. Is Down Anderson also going to hold?
Yes.
All right, Morn Lopez.
Boss.
Morn Lopez targets the orc lieutenant.
How can you still be a
Morn
thing?
Lopez.
Right.
Who's that? Is that you, Jimmy?
What?
Are you Morn? Who's Morn Lopez?
Oh yeah, sorry, it is more like sorry. The name, it's a new name. I'm not used to the name.
All right. The old whoever we'll call you the gnome. Riverwind, was that your name? All right. So all right.
Wow.
All right, you're gonna miss.
Wow.
All right, so the orc lieutenant's being attacked. So he withdraws his longsword and tries to attack Morn Lopez. And he rolls a 1. Jesus Christ, these guys can't hit. All right, Ulfgar.
No one can hit. It's a game.
Ulfgar says, "You're badly outnumbered, and you're going to die unless you throw down your weapon." And he points his battle axe at him. Right. That's what he does.
Give me a reaction roll.
My reaction
under
NPC
encounter.
Reactions? Okay.
Yep. Let's see what it says. It says offer accepted. All right, he puts his hands up. Oh, don't kill me, he says.
Okay. Good. What's down here?
All right, Oz, do you want to do anything, or are you satisfied with the orc trying to surrender? Or are you also Oz? I don't know.
I'm not also Oz. I'm Fel.
Okay.
Fel and Ulfgar.
DM. Right. I missed how you did the negotiation there for the offer accepted.
Okay, yeah. So on your character sheet, there is a under encounters, there's a reaction roll, and it's based off your bonus is based off your charisma. Yeah, it's 2d6, and so it's automated. It tells you what to do. So it's right out of it's the same table that's in the book. So, yep. So he accepted. So instead of like a charisma roll, yeah, you just roll that. Not sure.
Well, it is based on your charisma, right? Because your reaction modifier is based on your charisma.
Yep,
I happen to have a 13 charisma, so that worked out.
Yeah, that did. So okay, so he says he's like, oh, don't kill me, and he's got like blood on his hands. He's like I just work here. I'm not with these people. He says.
What people?
I mean, the boss. I just work for him.
Who's the boss?
That's the chief, and he kind of like points yonder that way.
Orc chief.
Yeah, but are you guys going to let me go?
That depends on whether you answer my questions or not. Why are you hurt?
I was doing some cooking. I'm not hurt. And he kind of like shrugs it off.
If you lie to me, you're going to get the axe.
And
okay. I killed Ulfgar. Oh, you are Ulfgar, aren't you?
I am.
What's another? Zubgrub. I killed Zubgrub.
Why?
He's in that room. Well, we kind of got into an argument.
How many orcs are in there?
Oh, with Zubgrub's body? Nobody. Zubgrub's in there. The chief's around the corner.
How many with your chief?
He's like, well, there's the chief, and then there's the, his priest, and then there's a couple lieutenants, I think. He kind of shrugs.
Yeah. Right. Give us all your money and leave.
All right, so he empties his pockets. It's got 12 gold, a silver dagger, and a blue-green zircon gem. And so he's going to give all that to you. Yeah.
We're not going to tie him up.
And he's going to start running. You guys got to stop him?
I don't care. So, we're going to deal with this chief or what? That's why we're here, right?
Do I hear anything at this door?
You don't hear anything at that door. That's the room he pointed to that had Zubgrub in him.
So, when we fight this chief, we got to kill that priest, right? Because he probably casts spells.
Is that Zubgrub's blood splat on the floor there?
Yeah, so you see a dead orc body, or dead orc body. There's a grim trail of blood leads across the floor to the north wall, where an orc body hangs limply, chained and manacled to the wall. Hold on, who's moving? Are you guys moving?
Well, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to find Aun. She disappeared.
You're trying to find who?
Yeah, just
Oh,
click on.
just
You're clicking on Milo, then click on Milo again, and then you'll see all the tokens.
Or if you go to Dowd's character sheet, double click the token, you'll center the map on her. Okay.
Thank you.
All right. So the room is otherwise bare, save for a table on which rests a few
Repeating
cruelly
themselves.
barbed and snagged knives and a pallet bunk with straw covering. The orc hanging on the wall does not move.
Oh, yeah, it's very sad. Anyway.
Okay. All right. So I locked tokens here so I could control them.
See if he's got anything useful, but this guy probably stole from him.
Yeah, he doesn't have anything.
What's down at that door? That other door, Phil Winter.
Are we agreed that when we attack this chief and his minions, we're going to kill the priest first? He looks at everyone. He looks at everyone who likes to attack different targets at the same time.
Yes, let's burn them down one at a time.
Right. Then what are we waiting for?
Like old school players did.
I go in with you.
Come on,
the dwarfs.
All right, Ulfgar, I need you to give me a D6 roll, please.
That's my specialty.
Yes, the D6. All right, and you rolled a 3. And so you recognize that there's this refuse on the ground right there. And you can see that it goes from there to this square. You recognize that it's like freshly, like it's covering up something.
He points at that square in front of Widget and says, "Don't walk there."
But it's only on the southern portion of the corridor.
Yeah, so he'll skirt that to the north, right, like this.
Mm-hmm.
And he tells everyone, "Don't walk here." And he points out those two squares.
What? This one? Just kidding.
I will throw you in the pit. Do not play with me.
He looks at Widget and he says, "Are you planning on going first?"
Yes.
All right, well, good luck with that.
All right.
Listen,
Lauren, you're kind of scary looking. Jeez.
Luckily, you have some dwarfs because only dwarfs get to roll for that pit there. All right, so you're gonna listen. You don't hear anything, but this door is a very thick oak door. It's made of a stout dark wood. It's got this symbol etched in blood on it.
We'll say see you next Wednesday.
Yeah, this is the part I get to TPK you guys. This is great. I'm just teasing.
No, that's not fair.
All right.
I wanted to TPK.
Yeah, maybe. We'll see what happens.
Hey, there's still time.
We've only ever TPK'd in World of Warcraft.
I mean, what's amazing is like technically you guys have made it this far, but you've only lost 3 people? That's not bad.
Only.
Yeah. You didn't go after the bar room orcs, which was good, or the sleeping orcs. So
well, we've got
there was
3
like 8
people
orcs in that.
We've got 3 people who are on death's door, so we'll see how this goes.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see. It'll be nice to get a screenshot for your Twitter feed with everybody in a skull. Okay.
That would be good.
All right. What are you guys going to do, man? You're at this big, thick door. You going to try to open it?
He leans over to Widget and he says, "Is it trapped? Is it locked?"
Widget's gonna What's he going to do to check that?
It's on your abilities tab.
Find trap.
Yep. There's actually everybody's got the ability, a 1 out of 6 chance of locate treasure traps. So you guys, that's on the front.
Does it seem trapped?
You don't see it, man. You don't see it. You actually have a D100 skill you can roll, Widget. Well, no, actually you don't. You're an assassin, not a thief.
Do we
I
not
should roll that thief in the power up?
No, you don't. It's okay. Yeah, you guys aren't really seeing any traps. You're not real sure.
Is it locked?
I think it's safe.
Are you going to try to open it?
Well, I guess he's assuming that Widget is a thief. He doesn't know he's an assassin. He looks like a little squirrely guy. He probably knows how to pick a lock. Is it trapped?
No, it's not trapped. And he was going to step back.
It doesn't appear to be trapped.
Oh, yeah, that's what Widget says. No, it's definitely not trapped, and steps back.
Definitely not trapped.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right.
Widget hasn't
Can I
been hit
tell
yet.
it's locked without like giving it a full twist to open it?
I mean,
Or is that gonna hurt?
Yeah, I mean, the only way to test if it's locked is to try to open it. But I mean,
Okay.
I don't, just think about, it's behind a secret door. I mean,
Did we listen yet? Can I give a
Yeah,
listen?
I listened and heard nothing. It's good, but it's a big, thick, sturdy
Try
door.
to. I got keen dwarf ears. Okay.
Yeah, you don't hear anything. It's pretty thick door, a couple inches thick, very heavy.
All right. Well, let's be ready for action. Let's do it.
Get ready to rumble.
Right. I kick in the door.
One.
Okay. Well, you
Kick,
kick it,
yeah,
but
two.
it just creaks open there. All right, so you open the door. Yeah, it's a pretty thick door, and they're going to roll for surprise, and they're not surprised. And so you see like this giant hulking orc sitting on this throne, and next to him is this scary looking, sketchy older orc with a staff, and you see 2 orc lieutenants, and they start to pull their swords out. Actually, where's the?
According to the map, I don't. There we go.
Yeah, you should see them all now.
All right, nope, just the one.
All right, well then you're gonna have to
move into the room.
Yeah,
my axe is thirsty.
Right.
All right, let's wrap this baby up
for beer.
Bring her home. Bring her home.
When I ran this in our campaign, I ran this in a 2E campaign. We did this in 2 sessions, so I kind of rushed us through a little bit.
We skipped a bunch too, though, right? Like we kind of avoided.
Yeah, it's a good thing you guys skipped that cavern with that rock that was in there.
That rock that was like some horrible creature. Sure.
yes, I've killed some people on that. All right,
and we had a 2-hour fight.
Yes. All right. Yeah. Sorry about that. I hate combats like that.
Sorry, man.
All right, we did. You with your initiative, you always get to go first. Apparently.
Oh,
I will give you guys a hint. The surest way to die in this one is to not focus your fire. So, okay, down, you're up.
That's why I focused on the one nearest, so that everyone can start shooting it.
Right, but we agreed we were going to kill the priest.
Well, I can't see the priest yet, but yeah. I'm not going around that corner. That's for you heavy bods. So.
Like Down, who's wearing the same armor that the other 2 dwarves are.
Right.
Right, get in there, sister.
I think I had enough movement there.
Yeah, it's good.
Totally paying attention. I'm only going to be able to throw a hand axe.
All right.
You're out of ammo on the hand axes. You haven't picked them up yet. Keep saying out of ammo because you've only got 2 and you've thrown about 80.
I told him I picked them up. I told him.
He did. All right.
Right in the forehead, man. You took one out.
Yeah, nice.
Phil's way in the back. Go team, go.
Wow, you killed that guy. 1 shot. No, it was, because the crossbow took 1. Okay, nice. So Orc Lieutenant's down. Okay, well now I'm pissed. All right, so this Orc spellcaster, here he goes. So the Orc spellcaster, he raises his staff, and he targets down Anderson and shoots this magic missile at her.
Don't spells go last?
Well,
at least they do an AD&D.
I think they go before missile attacks. I think if we're not doing that. We're going by turns.
Right.
Yeah, we're doing initiative, and
Yeah.
I don't see. I'm looking at the book. I mean, I always stop and when people question me because I get things confused.
Well, I don't remember. I know that there's a particular order
right here.
of things in
It
AD&D.
says combat sequence. It says monster morale. Okay, so you declare spells or melee movement. You do initiative. The winning side acts. Okay, and then on the winning side, but we're doing individual initiative. Okay, so it's monster morale, it's movement, missile attacks, spell casting, and then melee attacks.
Got it.
But because we're doing individual initiative, we're just going in order.
Got it.
Okay. Unless you're wielding a slow weapon, you always go last. Okay. So spellcaster. And I might look at that. What do you think, Nate? You think we should do slow weapons? Well, I guess if you did
we've been doing it this way, man. That's fine.
Yeah, if you do group initiative, maybe you let the person with the slow weapon go last in the group. I don't know. I'll look at the book. All right, so she did a magic missile at the dwarf, and the dwarf is still alive. So that's amazing. And,
Dang, right in the chest.
Love missile.
Yeah, he only rolled a 4. Throw your.
Oh, Milo can't get through there. That's way.
That's pretty crowded.
I couldn't get through there. Well, I am a halfling.
You are. We'll say it's double movement. Why not? That's like a 5-year rule. We'll use it.
Oh, because then I'm just going to beat the crap out of it.
You're going to die, but it's okay. It's for a good cause.
Yeah. For cinematics, there you go.
All right.
And it'll save other people.
Through. Yeah, you jump through. And then you're going to take an action. With your torch, you're holding the torch.
You said I was double move, right?
No, I said it's going to double the movement. So it'll be like instead of 5, we'll just
beautiful.
do 10. Yeah.
Thank you. All right. I will use my crossbow.
Okay. But you're holding the torch. Did you drop your torch?
I know. Throw a dagger.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, because
I can't be.
Crossbow's two-handed. But you hit it with the dagger, so go ahead.
Is it a hand crossbow?
Go.
Well, this crossbow is two-handed he's using.
I threw it underhanded through the side. Still got him in the gut.
Like a side, like Goose Gossage, like you threw a sidewinder in there.
That's right.
All right, more Lopez, you're up. Lots of fun happening. That's you, Jimmy. All right, you're gonna try to move through everybody. I don't know, man. Go ahead. I guess.
What, you're not allowed to move through people?
Sure.
Well, if I can't move through people, I'll just won't and just stand here and go, hi.
I mean, you're kind of big. I mean, he's a halfling, I could kind of square with it,
You're okay. Morton Lopez is actually a cleric.
Where?
They're a special race of very short people.
I think you could fit 3 across from the rules.
I missed.
Ulfgar moves into the room. And let's see. He looks like he could actually move up to the spellcaster and swing his battle axe. But you said battle axes go last, so I move, and I guess at the end of the round I can do attack with my axe.
Yeah, we'll move you. We'll set your initiative to 0 and let you.
Oh, so I don't get to move till then. Okay.
Yeah, we'll just. Yep. Okay. So who has not gone? Fell?
Fell is not gone. So Fell is in the back of this mess. So he walks up here, drops his torch, pulls out his sling, and whips it at the lieutenant because, again, he's trapped in the back.
If you could find that, Nate, where it talks about it, what I remember reading is if it's 10-foot squares, like you could fit multiple people through 10-foot squares.
But he does brain the lieutenant for 3 with a stone right in the forehead.
Nice.
You doubled the damage output in 1 attack.
I run a lot of my games using 10-foot squares, but it would make it a little crowded here. Okay, so the orc chief is up. So he stands up and why did I give him the magic missile?
Why has Oz not got an initiative?
It's okay. Yeah, so he's gonna. I'm just trying to figure out what the heck I did.
Because Oz Cromwell going last as well because he hasn't got an initiative.
He's gonna stand right here and he's gonna target.
Yeah, he's got his great axe or whatever it is, his battle axe.
And he gets to hit you because of his awesome Thinko. And Milo goes down. He just brains him with his sword.
Death number 4.
You get to hear.
I
You
love-
get to hear my
You
song.
made it through one combat.
Let's hear your song as you're dying. We can give him that. That's my evil tree baby token I made. Let's find the. We don't want the evil tree baby. There we go. So we can get the picture. There you go. It's a little bit jumbled
Fantastic.
up.
Whoever wants my hairbrush can have.
My
Okay.
hairbrush.
They're all going to line up for it. All right, we're going to delete you. All right, Orc Lieutenant number 2. He's like, boss. He's going to run up here and target down Anderson. Oh, it's rolled over. All right, Oz, you're up, man.
Can I get in? Can I get in there?
Yeah,
Or is
I
it
mean,
jammed
yeah, I think you could reach Orc Lieutenant. I think you could reach the Orc Lieutenant. And we'll say Ulfgar could probably reach the Chief. I mean, we're all friends here, right?
Can I do it from here? Is that cool, or should I move up?
Yeah.
that-
You could do it from there. Nobody's going to get on Facebook and like trash my game, right? We're all
No,
good.
of course. Dude, I
Just
can't. I'm
teasing.
looking for that thing. I
It's
can't
too late
find
now.
it.
They've all been trashing it for half an hour.
Oh yeah, it's good thing Jimmy's twitching it and like people are just bashing it.
Back to
really
missing you, Cromwell.
All right,
missed.
Ulfgar.
People are. Wait. Did you say people are on Twitch bashing this game right now?
I'm joking.
Oh, okay.
No one's bashing it.
Got it. Okay, so Ulfgar is going to step up a little, I guess, because looks like we're not really staying in the lines. He'll target the weaker of these two guys, the lieutenant, and he'll swing on him with his battle axe.
We're definitely not staying in the lines. It's okay. That's why I like 10-foot squares, because you can't be like, whatever. You're close enough, right? All right, so you missed him. All right, next round, and we're going to roll initiative again. Unless you're using a battle axe, then in that case, you don't have to.
Oh, well, battle axe all the way at the end.
There's really no reason not to have a sword instead of a battle axe. But you're dwarf.
Unless you're going to lose it,
It's the dwarf kit. I literally just picked it because it said dwarf on it.
Yeah, unless you're going to use a pole arm. If you use a pole arm, that could have some advantages. All right.
Is a pole arm a D10?
Yeah, I don't know. It does have reach. Let me look. All right, so it's down. You're up first.
So holding the battle axe with both hands, swing back a little bit to my left, and with an uppercut into the Orc Lieutenant number 2.
Yeah, it's a D10. Yeah, so you might as well use the pole arm. It's a miss.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right, we're going to delete all Milo. All right, so the Orc Spellcaster is next. So the Orc Spellcaster starts casting a spell on himself. Neat. The one thing this doesn't do when you convert it is it doesn't do the spells. You have to actually go and drag the spells. All right. And it's going to be the Orc Lieutenant's turn. Going to head down. There we go.
It's over.
All right. Down is dead. Pull you out here. We get a better picture.
Make sure we can really see the skull going in.
Is anybody controlling the two characters currently?
We are in control of 2. Yeah.
Yeah, I've got Fell and Ulfgar.
All right. So do you want to release actually, Jamie, why don't you release Morn and let him take Morn?
Okay.
All right. So
Morn is free. Free as a bird.
All right. Let me clear him real quick. Where is Morn? There he is. Clear. All right. So you should be able to take Morn Lopez, simple DM there. All right. So I'm going to remove down. Did you get your picture there?
I did.
All right. He's gone. All right. So it is Morn Lopez's turn.
Hey. Wow. The rewards of death.
Yeah. I was going to do a double two-handed mace smash, but it's your turn now.
And the lieutenant there.
Oh. Wow, you got some really good strength on Morn, huh? -2. Why is it -2? What happened? Oh, because you got dual wield. Yeah, don't click that, Jimmy. All right, roll it again. That's if you're using 2 weapons at the same time.
I thought it was 2 ends.
So that's why when you click it, it pops up as primary or secondary. All right, it still misses.
It's fine.
Okay. Yep. All right. So the Orc Chief is up. All right, he's going to try to brain Ulfgar here. And he rolled a 2. That's so lucky, guys. All right, Widget, you're up.
Okay, Widget is going to try and hide in shadows.
Yeah. That would totally work. All right, it is Ulfgar's turn.
And then move up here. Can I not move?
Question: can I do a fighting withdrawal through the middle of these two guys?
Sure. Well, you could probably do that in real life, just to get through them.
Okay, so then my next question is, let's see here, my counter. So I move it's 1/3 my base move rate. My base is 90, so I can move 30. So in theory, I can do a fighting withdrawal to put myself in melee with the spellcaster.
Okay, so your encounter is 30 feet, and a fighting withdrawal means you can move 15 because you could do half.
Okay, so we'll say 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, you can get to there, sure.
All right, so he fights his way through these guys on making his way towards the spellcaster. But he can't quite get there. So I don't want to drop the battle axe because it'll take an action to pick it up later. But you know what? I'm going to have to risk it. So he actually drops his battle axe in this square that he ends up in, pulls out a hand axe and hurls it at the spellcaster.
All right, so do this at -2.
All righty.
Just because that way I don't have to put another effect on him.
All right, whiff.
Yep.
And he is done.
All right, Fell, you're up.
And where is Fell? Fell is in the hallway. Fell pulls out his, let me see, he's still got his sling out. Fell's going to whip that sling at the Orc Lieutenant. That's what he's going to do. And one will never hit.
Right. I'm going to move up to this area, and I'm going to whack number 2 again with the axe. And I whiff.
All right, roll initiative, please. All right, Widget, you're up.
Well, I'm gonna. I don't know if he knows I'm there, but I'm gonna try and assassinate him.
Yeah, he knows you're there.
Hiding in shadows is so rubbish.
How are you gonna hide in shadows in the middle of a
He's
battle?
like 9%.
Because it doesn't matter. I could have rolled 0-1.
5e. Yeah,
I could have rolled
not 5e or okay.
I don't know what I rolled, so I might. For all I rolled the best hiding. I think I'm invisible. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Make your attack roll.
Yeah.
To use the assassinate skill, you pretty much got to be out of battle and then sneak up on somebody.
Yeah.
Well, he's a rubbish assassin. It's not my fault. He's a rubbish assassin.
Same thing with a thief's backstab. Yeah, you really can't be doing it in combat.
That's right. Or unless you drink a visibility potion.
Or unless it's 5th edition. A 5th edition sneak attack. All you got to do is be in the same room as a dagger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's why back in the day in AD&D, everyone would multi-class their rogue with their thief with like a fighter or something. All right, so Ulfgar pulls out his second hand axe and steps up into melee with the spellcaster so that if this fucker tries to cast a spell, he gets a hit. And then he whacks him. We'll call that the 20.
That's when you need it. Nice, dude.
Crazy for 1. Fuck me.
That's awesome.
So stupid. That's 4 1s I've rolled for damage out of 5.
You got a 20, so that's good.
The non-crit, non-max damage that works both directions. Imagine if crits were max damage, how deadly, what more deadly it would be.
What is a crit if it's not max damage? Or double damage?
Some games it's double damage.
Right? No, I mean in this game, what is a crit? There's no
There
crit.
is no crit. There is no
Oh,
crit. No.
interesting.
But a 20 is an automatic hit always, and a 1 is
Oh.
always.
I see.
So yeah. All right, Morn Lopez.
All right, last swing was a overhead down miss. This one cut up.
Nice.
Alright.
Another miss. All right, Orc Chief's turn. All right, he's got to kill this dwarf. It's the last thing he does. Nice. It's a hit. That fake goes 16. All right. Did that kill you?
It did, but you didn't have him targeted.
Oh, here we go.
So that means he didn't die.
There we go. All right, you have slain Oz Cromwell.
Oz Cromwell, he's been with us since the beginning.
This is
Somebody
going
get
great.
somebody
It
get his
is
ring
different.
quick.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, the ring. The ring would be useful.
No more
All
Oz,
right.
man. He was a hero. He will
All
be
right.
missed.
Let me know. Yes, he actually did some good. He took some hits.
He was a hell of a
All right.
tank.
Yep.
He's got a nice
right.
ring, so somebody should loot his corpse.
All right. So the
Gonna love him
spellcaster's
somewhere over the rainbow.
he's with the halfling telling tales. All right. So he's gonna whip out his dagger and try to stab Ulfgar. Oh, I thought that was gonna roll to a hit. All right. So did you get your picture? I'm gonna delete the token.
Yep, we're good.
All right. And it's the lieutenant's turn. And he's going after Morn. And it's a miss. This could be a TPK. It depends on how next round goes. Okay, Fel, you're up.
Fell is going to go ahead and, because he's a chaos dude, drop his sling, pull out his mace, step up into the pocket, and swing on the lieutenant.
Okay.
I can't see anymore. I know I don't have a character, but
Oh, you don't have a character? I can
Oh.
give you one of my two. I'm running two
Yeah.
guys right now.
Just
give him-
unlock the party movement thing, then you can see the map.
Yeah, I'm going to turn on party vision.
okay, yeah, that's cool.
Okay.
Yeah,
Does it?
you
Does
know,
that help
yeah,
now?
yeah. That's
Okay.
all right, man. You can play both of them. I just want to see the end.
And Fell
Okay.
All
missed.
right. All right, Fel
Yeah.
missed. All right, so we're going to go to a new round, and everyone can roll initiative. All right, Orc Lieutenant is first.
Oh, that's bad.
Ouija
all right,
rolled a
he's
2 or a 1 even.
going at Morn. It's going to hit Morn. And Morn is alive. All right, Orc Spellcaster. Going to attack Ulfgar. He's going to miss. Golly. All right, Orc Chief is going to attack Fel Winter. Goodbye, Chaos Cleric. And there he goes. Let's see what happens. Oh, that's brutal.
Oh, you didn't have him
That's-
targeted, but yeah, that's more than enough.
Oh, I gotta start targeting. Yeah. All
Beheading.
right, you have slain Fel Winter. All right, I'll get you a picture here. All right,
It's going
let me
great.
know when you're good. All right, Ulfgar, you're up.
Oh, that's me. Hang on.
You're okay.
So what does dual wield
I'm
do?
just recording our 7th death. Well, if I could roll better, this fight could swing in our favor. Ulfgar will go ahead and attempt to axe this spellcaster again.
All right, you could kill him. It's possible.
Yeah, I got a hit. Oh, there's a 19.
Oh, there we go. There we go. Big damage. Big damage.
Big damage.
5. Oh,
Takes
it's
5.
so close. He's mortally wounded. It looks like though. All right, Widget, you're up.
Right, so explain to me the dual wield thing. I've set it up now, I think, on my character sheet.
Let me look.
Shiv in one
Okay.
and dagger in the other.
Yeah. So just roll. All you gotta do is roll. It'll do it automatically.
Oh, hang on, that's not the spellcaster. Why is it targeting him for?
Yeah. Just drag it. We'll drag it onto this lieutenant. Just drag the result onto the token. It's a hit. Roll damage onto the That's the cool thing about scripting it for dragging from chat. Keeps
Hey,
from messing
Bayne?
it up. Yeah.
I found the spacing rule on page 237.
Okay.
It says
you rolled
10-foot
minimum.
passage.
Yeah.
Maybe I can tell you after. It's all right.
No, it's okay. You can tell me now.
Right, okay, so
10-foot
that's
pass-
one. Now do I roll the Shiv attack, do I?
Yeah, go ahead. Yep. I see it right here. 10-foot
Yeah, yeah.
passage. Normally at most 2 to 3. Yeah, that's what I remember reading. But we
Yeah,
were in 5. We were in
couldn't find
5-foot
it, yeah.
passages. So 5 foot. I think 2 is about all you can do.
Yeah.
All right. So Yeah, look at that, man. That's a terrible. You get -5. What is your strength? 7?
Yeah, his strength's
yeah.
rubbish. He's a rubbish assassin.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you get -5.
Should have been a
Okay.
chicken or something.
So Fell's dead, and Morin Lopez, you're up.
Right. Well, as well go out swing.
Might as
Damn,
well.
they're whittling us down.
There's no more reinforcements.
If I retreat, we don't get all the skulls at the top.
I thought it was going to be a 19.
You got to hit though, man.
Yeah. All right.
Like
new
we
round.
could win this fight. We just got to stop missing so much.
All right. New round, guys. Roll initiative.
Come on, guys. It's not over yet.
All right. Morin Lopez is first. The problem is you've done 0 damage onto the chief, so you're going to have to get super lucky. Like, you're pretty much going to have to take this lieutenant out right now.
We were gambling that we could take these other guys out fast, right?
Yeah, yeah. All right, Morin, you're up, buddy.
I just hit.
Oh, you did?
I started doing all of that other stuff.
No, somebody's rolling an ability score. Who's doing that?
Me. I'm making a new character who's got 18
You're
everything. Okay. It's not working.
Oh, okay. All right, so the Orc Lieutenant is
dead.
Got him.
Well,
Got him.
You hit him. You did damage twice, but he was already dead. It's okay because yeah.
It's just the kind of hitter I am.
Yeah, it was a backswing. You did a forward swing and a backswing. I understand. All right, so he dies. So Ulfgar, you're up, buddy. Can you kill the spellcaster?
Let's see.
It's going to take a hit. You're just going to have to tickle him. That's all it is, buddy. Just can't do it.
Fuck me. All right.
All right, the Chief's up. All right, Chief's going to go over here. He's had enough with you guys. In fact, he's going to go after this stupid assassin.
Oh, this guy can't miss.
Yeah, Thaco 16 is rough.
All right. And he keeps rolling max damage.
Yeah. Yeah, it's bad.
He just did.
Like, I could have killed the spellcaster 3 rounds ago and it'd be a totally different fight, but I can't hit.
Yep. All right, so there's your photo. All right, so it's the spellcaster's turn.
Ugh.
It's because they're not 19 Thaco hit. They're like 3 hit dice creatures is why. All right, so we're back to the top. So let's re-roll initiative.
No, it's not even that. It's just that we're rolling terribly.
Yeah. All right. It's just so easy. It's easier for them to hit you guys because you're wearing chain and leather, and they get their Thacos are 16, or 18. All right. So I'm going to delete. You got their picture on that guy?
I do.
All right, Ulfgar, your turn.
All right. Ulfgar once again tries to end this cleric or spellcaster, but not with a 3. He's not going to do it with a 3.
Okay, Born. It's you, mano y mano with the chief. No, you're gonna fighting withdraw and take the spellcaster out.
I was gonna try and
do that.
I was gonna try.
Yeah, you could do that.
Make that happen over.
Go ahead.
He's thinking so much.
Oh, I thought it was going to be a 17. All right, so the chief, he's going to now attack Ulfgar.
They're all going to die.
Oh, so lucky. All right, the spellcaster, he's going to attack Ulfgar. It's a hit.
Gosh. Roll 1.
Guys.
All right, new initiative.
That's all she wrote. That's it.
All right, Morn, you're up.
I'm going to go for the spellcaster.
Yeah. All you got to do is just hit him. Oh, my God. All right, spellcaster.
Amen. It's an epic finish.
Hope for a 1. All right, you're dead. All right.
Ulfgar
All right,
is dead.
it is. All right, Morn. Roll your initiative. This is finish it. All right, spellcasters first, huh? Yes. Spellcasters first. All right, here he goes. He's gonna attack Morn. Get him, he says.
Yeah.
Oh no. All right, Morn, you're up.
Come on, Morn.
Come on, Morn, you can do it.
Come on, you need some big rolls, buddy.
Oh,
This is just brutal. All right, he's gonna move and attack you now. Oh yeah.
There we go.
There
He's
it
gonna roll a
is.
1.
That's it.
Whack.
All right.
That's
Alrighty then.
TPK.
That's it, guys.
All right.
That was a tough
Well-
last fight, man.
First level. What are you gonna do?
Mm-hmm.
Can't hit shit.
Welcome to OSC.
So is the frustration the fun part?
Oh, you asking me?
Yeah. Well, like, what's the fun part of OSC? Is it the frustration
Well,
of not being able to
mean,
hit?
It's not
We
frustrating.
missed
That's just-
a lot.
That's what it is like. And you're like a low
Some
level noob.
brutality.
You
It's
go
not
into a
usually that
dungeon
bad.
and you're
Yeah,
gonna die. Yeah.
yeah. I mean, like we ran a game last night, man. They killed three hit dice bugbears, and then they killed 2 crab spiders. Nobody died. They didn't die until they opened the door to the room with the 3 harpies, and then 3 of them got charmed. And then the other guys, they shut the door and spiked it shut. So they basically just left them with the harpies, and so the harpies ate them. But I mean, they didn't do so bad. This is pretty bad on the rolls though, for sure. This is pretty bad.
Apart from the orc who kept cheating. Look at these rolls. Look. 20.
I played this with a bunch of guys from OSC Discord. They went through the entire adventure, didn't lose a single life with 7 people. They killed everybody. He saved his sleep spell for the last fight.
Sure, they had a sleep spell. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Obviously, it sucked that we didn't have a spellcaster to be able to do some of that crowd control, but like also just the insanely bad rolls. That's frustrating.
Yep. So,
But it's the keep on the
I hope
Borderlands image. That's what makes up for all. That was my original
That's right.
D&D basic. I've still got the dice from that box set. 43 years old.
Yeah, I hope you guys had fun.
The dice, not me.
I hope, yeah, and I hope it's OSC something that you would think about playing. Obviously, not as a one shot, so you can actually have a story and all that stuff. But I think I like it. It's my favorite game to play, and my players like it. Yeah. You just got to be okay with every once in a while somebody's going to die. Obviously,
I don't think
like
your
this.
players like it. I think they're just scared of you because you're so like mean.
I'm not mean.
You are mean. How many times did you try and kill me in that game? It took you the whole session to kill me. Do you know what I mean?
You kept running around on my map, uncovering it. So
I wasn't doing that. That's what 11 does. He runs around the map and uncovers every single section as soon as you unlock tokens. He's off. Zoom, 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 zoom. I've covered the whole map now. It's like no.
Well, send me a link to your Twitter. I want to look at your pictures on the Twitter.
Sure. Here, I'll link it in the chat here in the game. There you go.
I'm gonna send this. I just took a screenshot of all the dead characters. I'm gonna send that to my players. They're gonna laugh.
I mean, almost all of the death. I mean, we know, like a certain amount of characters are going to get hit in the first level, so they're fragile. But it was just the inordinate number of terrible rolls on our end is really what doomed us.
Yeah, that happens sometimes. Some days you get really good rolls. Some days you get crap rolls.
Indeed. Well, thank you for running. I had a good time.
Yeah, I appreciate it, guys, and hopefully you guys had fun. So,
yeah, that was awesome.
If any of you guys are looking for a Friday night game, I do have an opening in my Friday night campaign. So we run from 6 p.m. Central Time. We do it for 3 hours, and we try to go weekly. But we just started, so but the plan is for us to try to go weekly. We'll skip a week here, but if you're interested, just send me a private message, and we can get you rolled up a character. Okay.
Cool. Well, thanks for running. Right. You guys take care. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, take care, guys.
Later, guys. Nice to meet y'all.
Cheers,
I'll talk to you guys later. See ya.
Yep. All right. Thanks, guys. Y'all take care, okay? Later, Jimmy.
See you later, mate. That is that. Look, they're all dead. Thank you for watching, everybody. See you later. Bye bye.